to you in a second. Hold up. Look at the arch this motherfucker got in this picture.
All right, let's see this. God damn it.
The arch. I gotta save it as the arch.
Let's see this. Fucking no.
Come on, hurry up.
Like his teammates set him up for failure, like just playing zero defense at the foul line.
Yeah.
And he just walks right past them and just like, that's kind of unnecessary.
He's like, nah, you good.
That's kind of... And dude that got slammed on has to be like 7'2".
Like, look at my dude's arch.
Like, he's Kevin Nash in the paint. And he just got dunked on by CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
The vanilla midget. Well, in this case, we got black people.
Look at where my dude... Like, you can tell how deep this arch is by how far back his legs are.
Oh, now I gotta now I gotta analyze the legs. Yo, damn!
Like he looks like he's about to turn into.
What did that guy do? What did that guy do to him? What did this guy do to? All right, I feel better now. I feel better. I feel better.
I don't know what he did, but
I feel. I feel better. God damn it, I feel better. Fuck, I needed to see this because god damn it, this bullshit tonight.
Told you you need to see this real quick.
I definitely needed this. Hold up. Let me move some stuff around. Stuff needs to be moved. Stuff needs to be moved. All right, here we go. It's just going to center that bitch over there somewhere. Let's look at this dunk a few more times.
Yeah.
We're live, by the way.
Breathe it in, man. Oh, man.
If we would have went live with the way I was just feeling, it probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
No. See, drinking that dunk. Drinking all that dunk.
Oh, my God.
We have to forever name that thing the arch.
Why he arc his back like that though?
Yo, I swear to God, you can draw like a backwards.
Still looking at this dunk. This is ridiculous.
You can draw a backwards C.
Yeah. Like he should have like slapped his elbows on his feet.
Yeah.
With that arc.
Yeah.
God damn. Yo, how tall is dude that came out the paint though?
That's what I want to know.
Because his teammates got to bump him or something. You don't set your mans up for failure like that.
You know what? Now I want to look up. What's this motherfucker's name?
Now
who just got dunked on like
clearly
that?
way more important than this.
What is his name and how do I send him a care package?
Yeah, he needs merch. All right, his number is 33. And
number's
apparently
33.
Yeah, his number's 33.
Okay.
Is he on a team that's actually number 1?
No. He's on the team that's number 3.
Okay, because I couldn't. All right.
Just number 1 is Florida Gulf Coast. They go crazy on everyone.
Oh yeah, I remember they was good like a few years back when they first.
Yeah, because they got to the Sweet 16 and all they were doing was just throwing alley-oops on people.
Well, I mean, look at this shit.
Yeah.
This is the epitome of childishness and pettiness. Hold on, wait. Look at the other teammate with the dreads that came and looked from the other angle. Now, he looked at his man's like, damn, you got fucked up.
Yeah, he's like,
you got fucked
ooh,
up.
my bad. Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
God.
sorry. Hurricane just tweeted me, can this be worth more points? I'm like, it should be. That should, you know what? That should actually end the game. You ever play NBA Street in the game break?
That's the walk-off right there. That's like in Air One, how they do the dunk, and then they just like everybody storm the court on the big dunk like that, and then that just ends it. Yep. That's it there.
That's exactly what should have happened. The game should have just been over. Everybody goes home.
How much time is even left in this game at this point?
No, the game's over. They got.
No, I mean like at this point right here.
Oh, at this point, it
was still relatively close. You know, the game's too close for you to be dunking on somebody like that.
It is.
You save that for when you blowing them the fuck out. Game's too close for you to be.
There was 11 minutes to go. There was 11 minutes to go in the second half.
Oh, that's just petty. That's just petty.
Nah, that motherfucker was like, nah, we putting this game to rest right now.
I'm pretty sure after that, it was just blowout city at that point.
That motherfucker is 7 feet tall.
All right, let me see. No better way to bury the future of your company than to let a 50-year-old man squash a champion. WWE is so trash.
Romello Banks, I'm sorry you had to get dunked on like that.
Oh, that's his name. Okay. You said LaMelo?
No, Romello.
Oh.
See, that's where he messed up. he went with the Ro instead of a La.
His name is Romello.
Romello, yes.
Oh. Oh, they want to know what the video is, so they got to follow you on the Twitter.
Yeah,
you
the at it's 21 blackjack.
The at it's yes, the at is 21 blackjack. He retweeted the dunk. It is your last tweet. So yeah, you guys should easily be able to see it. It's really ridiculous. Why are you going to no seller pay-per-view and fuck off in 20 minutes like the Raw show? No. We're gonna talk about, but this dunk, that dunk right there just saved a lot of people's lives because I was ready to just do a full-on assault. Like you know what? Okay, let's start this thing. But we gotta help me because now I'm thinking about it again. You introduce it. I'll go get some water.
Alrighty, yes, this is your WWE Fastlane 2017 review. Featuring me, Blackjack. Follow me on Twitter at It's21Blackjack. And Wyzatv, who decided to go get some water. So I guess fuck you guys is what his message is to you. You can follow him on Twitter at Wyzatv. And, go to our YouTube pages. He has like Wyzatv and then not Wyzatv or Wyzatv and all that stuff. And then I'm Blackjack XXI Sports and Blackjack XXI for my Let's Play channel. So yeah, you can check us all out there. Here it is for your 2017 Fastlane review. Wow.
Wait. All right, you introduced us. I got it.
Yes.
There needs to be like a caution sign that's gonna go up on this one. So give me a second.
Okay. Can it just be Scott Steiner's siren sounding off for about 2 minutes?
No, this might last. See, I had no intentions on ranting, right? Like, I saw the whole Roman Reigns thing. I was like, you know what? People were like, oh, man, you're going to rant? I'm like, no. People complain about rants too much. Everybody's a fucking pussy. Anytime you don't have anything positive to say about or if you have something negative to say, everybody turns into a fucking pussy, right? So I'm like, nah, I'll just give it constructive criticism. Because up until, like, I enjoyed the pay-per-view. I actually did. But then shit just went left. And I'm like, I just started getting madder and madder and madder, right? So here's what I have to do, right? I have to preface this entire review for anybody that's new or for anybody that hates to see me complain. I'm going to be half and half on this pay-per-view. But I have to tell you guys, I get upset when things just are poorly booked or poorly managed or poorly scripted. Stuff that's just so obvious. And when you say, don't be too negative or just enjoy it or whatever the fuck it is that people say, I want to say, right, yeah, but Blackjack, I'm a critic of this, right? People that do review shows are typically critics. They want to see a better product. They want to give you their ideas on how things could be better. Now, granted, these things aren't going to come to fruition, but we want to give you our ideas, right? And we all fantasize about this shit because we want it to be better, and we all have ideas on how it could be better. Some better than others, some better than most, because there are some that are just like, you serious though, bro? Like, and I'm here on my channel that I've built because I want to give out my opinion. Now, a lot of times it's going to be harsh because a lot of times it's fucking stupid. A lot of fucking decisions are absolutely stupid. And if you're a wrestling fan, you're passionate by nature. You have to be a passionate fan to be a realistic wrestling fan. Because you're typically watching your soap opera. Something that you've probably grown up with or something that you've been watching for years on end. So when you see things that just are absolutely retarded, it hits you because of that passion, right? So if I find myself going off the deep end in this one, you guys are going to have to excuse me for tonight. Because tonight I might be fucking. For anybody that wants to do some call-ins, Discord, I don't have it in the description. It's probably the wrong link. Ask for it in the fucking chat. Somebody will link you to it. Get yourself in the call-in queue. We already got a couple in there. We're going to do... God damn, we got a lot in there. We'll do that toward the end of the show. All right. That's enough prefacing, right? That's enough fair warning? That's enough? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's fucking do this.
By the way, before we get into this, I know there's been a lot of dispute about the time of the last match. Everybody's been saying like 21 seconds or 22 seconds. Well, Wikipedia apparently looked at my tweet and said 15, and I just refreshed it, and they refreshed it to 22 seconds. So the official time is 22 seconds. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the show, shall we?
I just want people to see things my way.
Okay.
Like I don't think there's any other way in which I think that they just need to see it my way. There's no other way to see it. Like for example, the Charlotte thing, right? The Charlotte thing. Why are there excuse? I'm sorry. Go. Just go.
So apparently there was a pre-show match.
I missed all of the pre-show. Sorry. Go ahead.
I know, but just let me. Okay. Apparently it was Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa going up against Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar with Alicia Fox, or Alicia Fox, as Noam Dar likes to say. It was a match that I did not watch. It went 9 minutes and 25 seconds, and that seems too long. And apparently Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa won. Cool.
Well, I did see that one. I saw that match.
Oh, okay.
And I will say that this crowd was actually pretty good for the cruiserweights.
Really?
On both tonight. Even this one. And it's a Tozawa thing. And it was, when he does that hot, yeah. They really got hot for that one. But yeah, if Tozawa's in a match, man, they tend to do a little something for the guy. So in this match, they were hot for him.
Good. All right, and then the pay-per-view started. They had Steph with she wasn't there at the pay-per-view, so she bitched and moaned at Foley the entire night through a phone. Great. And then the first match of the night was Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. That is incorrect. Samoa Joe did not win by knockout. He won by submission. 9 minutes, 45 seconds. Beat him with the Coquina clutch.
Now, did you see the match?
I did.
Okay, you were there in time. Great. How'd you feel about this match?
I thought it was okay. I thought for the way it should have gone, from start to finish, I thought the match was booked the way it should have. And Samoa Joe won the way he should have. And Sami Zayn is going to be doing whatever as Samoa Joe. Probably gets hyped up for a big main event, Mania match. But yeah, I thought, as far as how it was booked and everything was sound in this match.
I like this match a lot. Because there's one issue I had with it, and it's not a big issue. It's just a small issue. So I'll get the small issue out of the way, and I'll talk about the positives. The one small issue I had with this match was I would have liked to have seen more struggle from Sami Zayn in the sense of going down the stretch. Finding ways, like maybe if you book it the way in which Samoa Joe just keeps beating this guy down. Sami Zayn would just refuse to stay down. You go for pin attempts and stuff that's like clearly this guy should be being beat with. Sort of like the way they did it with him and Kevin Owens, where he just would not stay down for counts. Even though he just looked completely unconscious, he just wouldn't stay down, like in NXT their match there. I would have liked to have seen that because, in essence, even though Samoa Joe came out of this looking like $1 million and looking like the monster that he is, I mean, that would have done even more, but it also would have helped Sami. I think that this didn't help Sami. It helped Sami a little, but I would say not as much as they could have. I'm saying Sami. Holy shit, that's the liquor. I was drinking some liquor. I gotta ask you a question. What can I mix? What can I mix Jägermeister with?
Red Bull.
What about Jägermeister vanilla?
I mean, Jägermeister is kind of caramel flavory, so I mean, you can do that if you want to. It might kill you, but sure.
Nah, because that's what I've had this bottle for it's been aging, Blackjack. It's been aging. You know me with shit aging. It gets finer with time. And it's got a few years on it. And I think now's the time to break the seal. I'm just a little scared of it.
Of Jägermeister?
Let me see. Let me make sure I'm talking about the right thing. But before I go see, let's just finish up talking about this match a little bit here. Really like the way they showcase Joe in this. Of course, they're keeping him strong for something. What that something is, we're not exactly sure yet. But they are keeping him strong. I just like his demeanor in this match. And another thing I like about Joe in this match, and also what they've been doing even on NXT, instead of having that that Joe that flies around and also beats you down at the same time, he's kind of, in a sense, watered down his moveset, but more so did it so that it's a style that you can keep up with age, and it's just more of a relentless beat you down style. Like this dude's just in there throwing punches, elbows, and kicks, but just like this dude is just gangster. Like he just does not. Watching Joe fight is like watching somebody fight on the street, but in the wrestling sense, and I like it a lot. I really like the style that he carries here. But yeah, that's what I have to say about this match.
Yeah, I really don't have much to add to it. I thought it was out of all the matches tonight, probably the most enjoyable to watch.
I'm going to get that bottle. Go ahead.
Okay, so after that, we had more of Stephanie McMahon berating Mick Foley because sure, why the fuck not? Then we had the tag team match: Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson going up against Enzo Amore and Big Cass for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. Something screwy happened here at the finish. I can't remember. I think it was that they tried. I remember. They were kind of like.
Which match are we on here? The tag teams.
Yeah, tag team. Where the finish was. I can't remember what happened before it. I know what happened. Big Cass hit the Big Cass and Enzo hit the boom shakalaka, except it's bada boom shakalaka. Yeah, they had the stupid bada at the beginning of it. Luke Gallows broke it up. Then you had Karl Anderson then go for a pin, and what happened? I can't remember what happened. I think Enzo tried to get his foot on the rope. And when he went Luke for the Gallows pin, knocked his foot off of it.
Right.
And they got the pin.
Ref never seen any of it happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the ref didn't see any of it happen. Smart and good teamwork there by them, and they retained. Yeah, didn't really care for the match. Didn't really care for the match altogether. I mean, it
was okay. It was okay.
It's okay, but it's Enzo Amore.
It's what you expect.
It's what you expect. It's Enzo Amore getting his ass beat for 10 minutes. In an 8-minute match, and Big Cass getting in there for 1 minute, doing his comeback, and then finish.
Here's one issue I have. All right, here we go, starting off with issues again. Well, I started off by saying it was an okay match, so there you go, whoop-de-doo, right? So the bottle that I have is Jägermeister Spice, cinnamon and vanilla blend. What do I do with this?
That's interesting. You got blue carousel?
I do.
Do 3 counts of each. And put some cranberry juice in there.
Really? With cinnamon and vanilla blend?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Not now. So, okay. So here's how I see this whole thing with Amore and Big Cass. Once again, we got to go back to NXT and something that worked well. Now, typically they could work their style of match where it's Big Cass. Whenever Big Cass is in, he's dominating the match, and Enzo comes in and he gets the heat, he builds the heat, but he works for that hot tag, right? Mm-hmm. And that's typically what they do on the main roster here at WWE. But if we think back to NXT, and one thing that brought more tension to a tag team match is you look at Big Cass and Enzo versus the Revival. Do you remember what the Revival did?
To them?
No other team has done yet.
I'm trying to think.
Simple. It's real simple.
Oh, they took out Big Cass and
there you fucking go. There
they're like,
you go.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, we'll kill Big Cass. Yeah, because all they're doing in the tag team.
Like, who you gonna hot tag to now?
Yeah. Which is smart, and it makes sense, and I think that's why I kind of tuned myself out of this match, because it was just Enzo's in the ring and they're just gonna kill him for 10 minutes instead of they're intentionally, it's no build towards me wanting to see Big Cass get in. It's just, well, he's gonna get in eventually because it's supposed to be his turn. You ever play a video game, and especially something that's like turn based, and it's like, oh, I have attacked you. Now it's your turn to attack. That's what the tag matches feel like. Yeah. When you have it seemed like the Revival go in there and they're stopping hot tags at every chance and constantly going at his knee or like trying to damage Big Cass. You get excited to see that hot tag finally come in because it's like, finally, all this time you've been stopping him and he finally gets in. All they're doing is that they're putting all of it on Enzo and none of it on Big Cass. So by the time Big Cass comes in, it's just like, okay, whatever. It's not very good building.
I didn't really care for this match either. What can they do with the club here to just help these guys? I don't know if the word more relevant. Like, what can they do to help this team? Because I just feel like they're still not that important.
Rewind the clock a year and just put this match.
So there's no helping them, is what you're saying.
They killed it. I mean, you know, you had AJ Styles and them together, and when they were together on Raw, they were having AJ Styles lose twice to Roman Reigns, and the club was just looking like scrubs. You know, the club lost to John Cena and Enzo and Cass and in that 6-man, right?
Yeah. Well, AJ got pinned.
Yeah, and AJ got pinned by Cena. It's just you know, you want to take that heat that they have there and build upon it. Now you have to do it the opposite way. So now you have to find something for them to build upon to get them there. There's no gimmick. Right? I mean, remember when they had Dana Brooke with them for like a week? And
I think they should have kept her with them.
Right, but then Luke Gallows' wife was like, nah, bitch, I will cut you. And I was like, okay, then. Guess we can't do that.
See, here's something that they have in common with someone else that WWE is trying to sneak in the back door with a little build. So you look at people that WWE just completely destroy, like completely break down, and the crowd just doesn't care about them. And then they sort of give them a bit of a push, but it doesn't get the reaction that they're supposed to get. The crowd doesn't get behind it, and the obvious reason is, well, WWE has buried these guys. Why should I care? If you equate the club to someone, now it's probably not to this extreme, but it is kind of the same thing with WWE. Look at Jiggle My Balls here. Here's a guy that had a match with Cesaro, and you can tell that they're trying to do something with this guy because he's getting a lot of TV time and he's getting a lot of push. Now, he's not winning matches, but you see that they're trying to do something here. And he just had a legit match, which we'll get to. He just had a legit match, but nobody gave a fuck about it. So you can see that they're trying to do something here, but WWE has killed this guy so much to the point where why should anybody get invested? So now you look at the club, they've killed these guys so much to the point it's like, well, why do we get invested? It's too late. And in my mind, I can't think of something that would help them. That's all I got. I can't think of anything that would help them at the moment. Hopefully they could pull it off and do something. Maybe turn these guys babyface or something, or maybe you...
I got an idea.
Go.
Send them to SmackDown.
SmackDown isn't doing that great with their tag teams.
You send them to SmackDown. Whenever you're ready to do this, you send them to SmackDown. Okay. So it depends on what they do with the Usos too. But like, let's say they decide to, for whatever reason, if this were to happen, and I don't think it's going to happen, they decide the Usos aren't going to be the ones who take the titles from American Alpha.
They absolutely should, though. But go ahead.
They should, and I think that's what's going to happen. But in that case, if you don't do that, send them over there. Send them over there. Put them back together with AJ Styles. Well, you know what? Actually, there is one thing that can help them.
Go.
If they're not going to SmackDown and you're not putting them with AJ Styles,
send them to NXT.
You put him with Finn Balor when he comes back. It's about the only thing that can save him. So again, you
turn these guys fit like how? Because then you got to turn that guy heel. But it's like, why are we turning them heel? You know, then
Raw. Yeah, you know what? Raw's too heel heavy right now.
It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to do that.
Well, actually, because who are the faces right now? All the faces are terrible. Seth Rollins is not a good face right now. Roman Reigns is not a good face. Sami Zayn is a face. Yeah, you'd have to keep Finn face.
got Tucker. So it's just a tough. It's tough. Yeah, we're talking about the club way too much. What else we got?
All right. After that match, because I ain't got any more ideas for him.
I say maybe turn him babyface or something, or keep him off of TV for a while. Make him do some type of invasion or something. I don't know. They gotta do something that makes a splash.
They need friends or something. I don't know, man.
Eh.
I have a feeling them titles are coming off of him at Mania.
But to who? You know what? Fuck. Well, they can't bring up DIY by Mania, so.
No, it's gonna be Enzo and Cass who's gonna take it off.
Oh God, that's so awful.
Just prepare yourself for it. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
I'm not saying it won't. What I am saying is, oh my God, the taste that just left in my mouth.
Alrighty. Oh right, during the pre-show, Hard Body Mahal and Rusev decided they're not gonna be a thing anymore. Rusev came in with his new haircut. Somehow, yes, a haircut has made him look a little bit more handsome. So handsome Rusev is really working the gimmick. But before they had, but then Foley said, we're gonna give you a best out of 7 match, and they were like, "The fuck is wrong?" Like literally,
Yeah,
by the time I said no, they were like 2 seconds behind me.
Yeah,
It's like, how about a best out of 7? I was like,
he was trolling.
no, no, absolutely not. So yeah, so they said, we're going to send you out an opponent. First person to get there gets that person as the opponent. But before that, we had Sasha Banks going up against Nia Jax, and another 8-minute match. I didn't care for this match at all, actually.
I actually like this match. I like this match a lot. And I like the way that they did the finish. I mean, I would have wanted Nia to win, but Nia winning absolutely does nothing for Sasha because again, they're trying to go for that fatal 4-way from Mania, obviously.
Right.
And in order for them to do that, you have to have No, you don't. You don't.
Yeah, you do.
The reason I say no, you don't, is because look at what Sasha's doing to try to position herself with Bayley. Like, foreshadowing tonight, right? Look at all that. So that still keeps, because something's going to happen there, obviously. And that would be a way in which, even if she did lose to Nia, think of this story, right? Think of this story. Mm-hmm. Sasha loses to everyone, but she's, for a reason, trying to keep that belt on Bayley. She can't beat no one else but Bayley.
Right, and I see where you're going with this.
So that's why I say, if she would have lost, it wouldn't have, they still could have got to where they want to get to. But as far as this match, I just like the way Nia dominated. Typically she does dominate matches, but it's usually pretty short. This one, they sustained it. She did a lot of extra stuff. It wasn't just run into you in the corner, slam you on the ground, punch you in the face, get you in a rest hole. It wasn't just that. She put a whole lot more into her moveset here a little bit, especially for a bigger girl. I enjoyed this match, not in the sense of, oh my God, such a great match, people flying around doing flippy shit. Not like that. It's more in the sense of, here's what I expect out of Nia Jax. Here's what I expect out of Sasha. Let's see how it meshes. And I thought that it meshed well today. Sasha didn't get in much offense because she's not fucking supposed to.
Right.
To me, the match just made sense, and that's why I enjoyed this match, just because it made sense. And even the way they went into the finish with the roll up and the bridge made sense. I was with it.
Here's why I didn't care for it. I don't care about Sasha Banks. I don't really care about Nia for that matter either.
It's a character thing with Nia. They got to make up their mind on what they're doing with the girl.
Correct. They need to make up their mind on what they're doing with Nia, and they've just killed Sasha Banks. They've killed her. I sent out a tweet when Sasha came out, and it's just like her music hit, and I just heard Michael Cole say, "It's boss time," and I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, don't say things like that.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't like. It really struck a chord with me tonight. Like, there are things that Michael Cole says and the way he says them that just really tune me out of things.
The way Michael Cole says things makes me think it's like, all right, somebody just really quickly said, all right, now say this, like telling him in his ear, and it comes out forced because it just doesn't feel like it's coming from him.
Yeah, it's like it's all about hashtag WWE Tag Team Champions, and I'm just like, okay, no, thank you.
It's usually in a filler spot, like like they get a little silence going on. It's like, okay, we need you to just say something right here. How about you say this corny ass line right here?
Yeah, it's just like I can't remember who lost tonight, where it's just like, don't lay your head and rest, blah blah blah. That was a well fought match, and I'm just like, you don't really believe that. First of all, this motherfucker just lost, and that's the first thing you got to say. First thing you're not going to talk about is it Neville just won. You're going to be like, oh, don't hold your head down. Oh, Jack Gallagher, that's what it was. Don't hold your head down, Jack Gallagher. It was a hard fought effort or whatever the fuck he said, and I'm just like, I don't fucking care. I just and they killed Sasha Banks for me. It's just like, I remember hearing Sasha Banks' voice and like hearing that music hit and seeing her come down to the ring was like exciting. Like I would be glued to the screen, especially when she was in NXT. Mm-hmm. Now she just feels like she might as well be Sheamus.
I'm with you, but I kind of feel like, at least from starting from the past Raw, I kind of feel like they've been turning Sheamus babyface here, and I think it's starting to work
a little bit because I see
the crowd starting to shift on Sheamus.
Sorry, what I meant by that comment is just she might as well be anybody in the mid card right now.
Oh, okay, well there you go. So now Sasha is Bo Dallas. No, that's not.
Well,
that's not.
You know what? It kind of feels like that. That's what it feels like, though. It just feels like Sasha's just anybody, and it doesn't really matter. Like nothing she says matters. She doesn't have an interesting promo to say anymore. They're not giving her anything interesting to run with. It's just she's whatever.
So what do we have next? Our body Mahal and handsome Ruru.
Yes, that is actually next. So they came down to the ring and they bickered after Stephanie and Foley bickered some more because that's all they ever do. I hate the both of them. I wish Stephanie McMahon was just permanently relieved of any duties from the show. I hate Stephanie McMahon with a passion.
Hold on, what was it that she said? Was this when she... What part was this? Because I missed what it was.
This is just like, I'm at the airport, and if they could fix this stupid plane, then I would get on. But I have to watch the WWE Network from my phone, and blah 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 blah. Do you have me on speakerphone right now?
Oh,
blah, blah,
okay.
Blah,
this
blah,
is when she was talking about she didn't want anybody interfering.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie. Thanks for telling us what's going to happen for the rest of the show. You dumbass. Like, why would they have her say that? For what point? Why? Can you tell me, like, what's their target? What is WWE's target demographic? Let me know so I can know what I'm watching. You tell me, Blake. What's their target demographic? Like, who's their audience? Is it children or like? Because when they say that, I obviously say, oh, okay, well, somebody's interfering in the women's match and someone's interfering in the Universal title match. No one's going to interfere in any other match because Stephanie specifically pointed out these two. No one's going to interfere in the Neville match either because she didn't mention that. Who is their target audience?
It's something that I like to call fake feminism, which is essentially they really want to push this whole Stephanie McMahon is a female figure and she's in charge. She's a boss. She actually runs the show. See, we put a woman in charge. Aren't you so happy for us? Now watch her just be a complete bitch the entire time. But remember, you have to respect the fact that she is a woman and that she is in charge. And I'm just like, fuck off. I hate this. And I don't know why she has to like telegraph the fact that it's going to be
interference,
like a DQ later in the match. Yeah, I don't know. It's just That was
unnecessary for her to like even mention those particular. Like, just don't even hint at it.
Like her whole point is just to berate people and emasculate people. And it's not just the men either. She emasculates the women, which makes it even worse.
Do you think maybe she said that?
Maybe not emasculates them, but you know what I mean.
Do you think she said that so that maybe we know that people are going to interfere in those matches, and then we start to feel for Foley throughout the show? And then when
I don't
feel
for...
Yeah, you don't. But like, do you think maybe that's the angle that they're going with? Just trying to make sense of why she would even say those things.
I don't even know why she still has Foley on the show. So I have no answer to your question.
Fair enough. All right, so trot out Jiggle.
Yeah, so Rusev and Jinder come down, and Hardbody came out first. That motherfucker is getting more ripped by the day, by the way.
Yeah,
like he looked extra cut today.
I need to know what's in this guy's diet.
This motherfucker has had to have worked out 6 hours.
He's in the back clanging and banging during the show, by the way.
I was gonna say that's what I said. He was doing it for 6 hours straight and didn't stop until he actually had to be put on television.
I need his diet.
Somebody needs to explain to me. Yeah, somebody has to explain to me how he got in that shape, considering what he looked like.
Okay.
4 months ago, maybe. Like, come the fuck on with this.
So he comes out and
then him and Rusev argue, and Lana's got reflective shiny boots for some reason.
And they start to fight.
And they start fighting, and then Cesaro comes out with his partner Sheamus. And Sheamus.
Who used to say that? Sheamus? Oh, Albert the River. Okay, go ahead.
And Cesaro and Jinder Mahal have a match. I was shocked that this match went 8 minutes. They really gave Mahal time.
I was too. I was shocked too. But like I said, there's something here that they're trying to do.
They trying to push Jinder Mahal as the Canadian Indian.
See, let me.
Canadian Indian Cena.
See, I thought I explained this to you, Blackjack. I told you what they're doing with this guy. I told you. So I gotta tell you again.
Right. No, I forgot. I know what it is now. Yes,
they're getting ready. They're building this angle, man. They had to separate him from Ruru in order to get this done. Yeah, and that's why you build sympathy for the guy in the first match as well. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But you had to break him away from handsome Ruru. But yeah, the match went 8 minutes.
8 minutes, yeah.
8-minute match with Cesaro, which was actually a pretty decent match. It was decent. It wasn't bad by any stretch. But again, people just don't like. Why do we care about this man, Hardbody Mahal? Why do we care? You know,
he's in really good shape, which they constantly talked about during the match too.
I'm surprised that they even brought it up because now it just brings attention to it where obviously this guy, like we've known this guy for just being jiggly. So now he's all cut up. What'd you think about the match itself? I know it was kind of hard to get into it because we don't have a reason to give a fuck, but what'd you think about the match?
For some reason, the match was like worked pretty well. I mean, it's Cesaro in there with them, so kind of hard to have a bad match with Cesaro. I thought the match itself was just, I mean, it was decently worked for what it was. I didn't necessarily care for Jinder winning this match, and Cesaro won. So, I mean, everybody goes home happy, I guess.
There you go. And next. Oh, then, the match, there was a distract seat.
Rusev interfered at some point, correct?
No, he didn't interfere. He just stood up. He was on the outside. He finally stood up by the announce table. Hardbody Mahal looked at him, and then he caught this bus driver uppercut. And the end.
Yep.
So protection on a distraction for Hardbody Mahal, but no protection on the follow-up.
Zero protection whatsoever for Rusev. That motherfucker got unnecessarily buried.
Well,
I don't know. Well, actually, let me not see if he got buried.
Yeah, this match was actually pretty good. It was pretty good for
it was good, and then Big Show OD'd is what happened.
Yeah, but like, that made the finish more believable. That made the finish more believable, though.
This is true.
I'm okay with the way. But before we talk about it, wasn't Big Show like fodderized by Ruru a few times back when Ruru was just destroying everybody?
I swear to God, I could have remembered.
Fodderized this guy.
Yeah, because remember, a Big Show tore down his Bulgarian flag, and he got in trouble for that shit. And Rusev whooped his ass and put him in the fucking accolade and beat him in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, and it was around the time he was destroying Mark Henry as well. So it was like, fuck both of you.
Rusev, yeah, Big Show used to be Rusev's bitch. So I don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, Big Show dropped away. Hey, Big Show was actually looking a little flabby today. Like, maybe he really is upset about this Shaq thing and said, fucking, I ain't going to the gym no more.
let me eat these donuts.
Yeah, he had a little jiggle to him. He had like old school jiggle to him. He looked like hard body Mahal 4 months ago. So
damn. Oh man, I was like, because I was thinking, all right, we'll get to it when I get to that match. Keep going.
Okay. Now, again, I like this match and I like the way that they finished it. What's this guy's name? Rusev was setting up for the accolade. He stomped on this guy's back 46 times. And then when he goes to lock it in, Big Show just fucking crawls out of it in reverse like he's Tozawa. And then he goes for the choke slam. This is when he finally hit it, right? Because he tried to go for the choke slam earlier, and Rusev got out of it and chopped the leg. So he hits him with, what did he hit him with, 3 fucking choke slams or 2? I think it was 3.
It was 3, because he did it once, he did it twice, and the fans chanted it one more time, and I was like, fuck you guys, I hate you.
This was like, just good grief, they're trying to destroy. And then he pulls him up by his beard. Like, he pulls him to the corner and picks him up by his beard just to get his head on the bottom turnbuckle so he could deliver the KO punch. I'm like, all right, see, now this is just overkill. Like
you ain't have to do all this.
But you know, if this was John Cena, he would have kicked out.
He would have kicked out it too.
He was kicking out of that shit. But I did like this finish because this was like just an emphasis on this shit, man. They really wanted to drive home that he was mad because
he was just mad that Braun.
Whoa, god damn, that scared me.
He was just mad that Braun kicked out of his KO punch.
Oh, all right. We don't have to talk about what match is next.
Neville and Jack Gallagher.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Okay.
All right. I got this in the mail. I got this WWE Slam crate powered by Loot Crate in the mail. I have not opened it. Should I open it tonight? I have zero idea what it is, by the way. I have no idea.
Okay.
No, I wanted to do this tonight. But I figured I would ask you and you would say yes anyway. So I'm going to I have a screwdriver, right? I don't even remember what my Loot Crate code is, but I figure I'll open this shit up tonight anyway. I'll figure out codes and stuff later. Oh, okay, this is pretty cool. Oh shit! All right, what's the theme behind this crate? Okay, first we got.
How did we transition from Jack Gallagher to this?
Well, I figure since we're in between matches.
You were asking me what's the next match, and then you were like, Loot Crate.
We're in between matches, so there you go. Okay. By the time you guys have, if anybody gives a fuck about Loot Crate and want to buy Loot Crate shit or use my code, hit me on Twitter and ask me for it. By then I'll probably remember. But in this box right here, what is the theme? I don't know what the theme is for this. This is my second Loot Crate. I had one Loot Crate that I never eat. Oh, here it is in the bottom of the box. Okay, Road to WrestleMania. Charlotte on the poster, and she looks fuckable. Okay. There's a Undertaker poster. What is the fucking theme? Maybe the theme is Road to WrestleMania. Let me throw that shit to the side. All right, so we got The Rock as a toy, right? There's a toy Rock. I'm holding it up for the fucking screen to see. There's The Rock. All right, throw that over there. Now, this one this is why I said it's pretty cool because they actually sent me a Seth Rollins shirt. Yeah, the Architect, Seth freaking Rollins with his logo. Is it my size? It is my size, so I will be keeping it and probably wearing it tomorrow. Throw that shit over there. And what is this? We got, I guess, a belt buckle of the Winged Eagle gimmick. Nobody cares about that. Throw that over there. Looks like some cards. This is going to be fast, quick. What is these cards? Is this for a WWE Super Card? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Rip through that shit. All right. Oh, John Cena.
Nobody cares about that stupid ass game.
Fuck John Cena. All right, we got Charlotte Flair doing a moonsault on Charlotte and Becky. I'm not showing you that. By your own. We got a Kevin Owens top card. He's belly to back slamming Wolf Ziggler. All right, that's cool. And top slam 16 free pack. All right, whatever. And one last thing. What's on the inside of this box? I don't give a fuck. All right, what is this? WWE Championship belt something. What is this? Is this a fanny pack? Blackjack, I think they sent me a WWE Championship fanny pack. They sent me a fanny pack. I'm not showing this on screen. No man should wear a fanny. Like, what am I supposed to do with this fanny pack?
Be the Rock for Halloween.
The Rock with the fanny pack. All right. If anybody gives a damn about Loot Crate, ask me on Twitter. I'll say, because I don't remember my code or how that. I don't know works.
I don't know how you got more viewers during a segment. I don't know how that happened. That should be illegal.
All right. So now we transition into the Jack and the Gallagher.
Okay. Before that, the thing I was going to say before about Rusev was that I was disappointed to click on his Wikipedia page and find out that he wouldn't qualify for my 305 live show with Strowman. He's 300. He's 304 pounds. He's got to put on an extra pound.
On some weight.
He's got to put on some weight. You see, 205 live. See, 205 live, you have to be 205 and under. For 305 live, you have to be 305 and over.
He's got to get back in the gym. He's got hard body Mahal. Maybe he should have been clanging and banging a little bit more. He could have got it.
Nah.
You think he would have lost it? Like, what's the deal?
He's good the way he is right now. I just need him to continue to. He needs to go back to being a caw.
Yeah,
I miss those days.
Yeah, it's too bad.
I miss spinning heel kicks. Like
just burials, yells, Rusev arms. When's the last time we got Rusev arms?
Yeah, like he doesn't do that anymore. I'm sad.
God damn it! I need to crack open another bottle of water for this. This guy doesn't even do Rusev arms anymore, man. I don't know how to feel about Ruru. I was behind the guy. You know me. I was the bus driver for this guy, and now I don't think that they've given up on him.
It's not him. It's not him. That's the thing. It is definitely not him.
I wonder why they push guys to the promised land and then just yank the carpet from under them. Like they clearly they clearly do something that works for them, and then they say, "All right, we're not going to do that thing that works for him anymore."
Yeah, I remember when it was just like, Jesus, man, Rusev was so great. Like they completely killed Lana.
Yeah, she's non-existent right now. Yeah, she does not exist.
Yeah, she doesn't matter in this whole thing. It's all about Rusev. At one point, it seemed like the whole purpose of Rusev was to get Lana over, and then they tried that, and we found out, oh, wait a minute. We don't actually care about Lana. All we care about is that she's hot. That's it.
And it's crazy because they were starting to go into a direction in which she was going to wrestle, and then they just didn't.
They went in a direction in which she was fucking Ziggler.
Yeah. She wrestled a couple of NXT house shows. From reports, I heard that she was okay. I heard that she was pretty good. But we've gotten nothing since. Like, we don't hear anything about it at all with her anymore. Kind of weird what they've done with maybe. Do you really think it's because they killed off that storyline because they were getting married? Do you think that they're really still pissed off about that?
Don't know. I have no clue, honestly.
Well, they were starting to fuck them up even before that engagement thing even happened, because they split them before that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. All right. Jack the Gallagher.
So, Jack Gallagher and what's that boy's name? Neville. They had a match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, and I actually think this was probably the most entertaining match of the night. I actually really, really got into this. I like that Jack Gallagher got to pretty much be himself early on and kind of do his silly theatric stuff, where he does the headstand up on the ropes and everything and do his little gimmick there. And then the way that he was selling the headbutts too. So like, it's not just like because the headbutt, it can be a very devastating move. But essentially the way that you should be selling it is that it hurts you too. Mm-hmm. And he gave him 2 headbutts and it knocked out Neville cold, but then Gallagher just kind of lost pace of where he is and fortunately stumbled backwards into a pin. But because it was a half-late, because it was not really a cover, it was just him lying on top of him, Neville was able to kick out.
Those headbutts are loud too.
Yeah.
How do they get that sound? Like, I don't see no slapping going on, but like clearly there's something.
Yeah. There's got to be something he's doing. We just don't know what it is.
And he's not hitting head on head, by the way. He's hitting head on shoulders most times.
Right.
Head on collarbone. You might fuck somebody collarbone up that way.
All in all, I really liked the match. It was interesting to see Neville really just delay a lot. Like, do the typical heel things that WWE
Bayley.
wants you to do. Like,
someone's child,
take time and taunt
champion.
And, like, appeal to the crowd a little bit. I thought that was a little weird because the heel Neville that we know or that we've gotten to know thus far is that he is just aggressive and will just kill off people. But then again, I thought about it and I was like, you know what? This kind of makes sense. King of the Cruiserweights. At some point, he doesn't have to prove anymore. And I think that point is when he actually won the title and then he kicked Rich Swann's ass and kept the title off of him. So at this point, now he can start to get a little cocky and feel as if like, no, now you're going to respect me. I can take my time and do whatever I want in the ring. And I think at some point that hubris is going to catch up to him. So if that's actually how they're building him and how his eventual fall will come, then that's good. If not, then maybe it's just a coincidence that I'm noticing that. Anyway, Neville won with the red arrow, had to pull it out as a last resort measure, which I like because it's not a move he should be doing as a heel, but he did it because he needed to do it to win. Right. So yeah.
Plus, it also protected Gallagher there as well.
Oh yeah, because
you don't want him tapping out.
Yeah, because the red arrow is a protected finish. Nobody's kicked out of it yet.
Right. So let me say this: did you say? Because you were saying, my eyes are bothering me a little bit here. All right. I got an idea on what they're doing with this headbutt thing. You didn't say what they're doing with this headbutt thing, did you? Like as an angle? You didn't say anything about that?
No.
Okay, because my eyes were bothering me. I didn't hear what you said. Okay.
Why are you trying to draw some parallels to D-Bry?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Here's what I have. I think that they're doing this whole headbutt thing as an angle. Maybe they're not. Let me change that. I don't want to say that I think that they're doing it. But something could come from this whole headbutt thing. Like, let's say that he keeps doing it over and over, which he's obviously going to do. And it starts to wear on him to a point where he gets amnesia and starts to lose himself in it a little bit. And anytime they want to do a character change, it could be because he keeps headbutting all of the time. I think that would be, if at any time they want to do a character change, they could resort to something like that. And before you even respond to that, we got a gimmick from the Walk 71 for me to read. Thank you, the Walk. He says, "Yo, Wyzatv and Blackjack, fuck Fastlane, fuck Goldberg, fuck Bayley. Why is someone's child the women's champion?" Well, someone's child is always going to be the women's champion, but why is this child the women's champion? We'll get there. We shall get there. Trust me, we will. But thank you, the Walk 71, the Blackjack. What's your thoughts on that? That because it never happened, but just I just had to think of some reason why they keep, because the headbutt thing is just so like, where does this even come from? It's not something he ever did in the Cruiserweight Classic. It's something that he just started doing in the past few weeks. Why
he's been doing it? He's been doing it for a while. It's a British thing.
Is
British?
it?
The Brits love to throw headbutts.
Oh boy.
Or let me not say the Brits. Over in the UK, they love to throw headbutts. I mean, a Glasgow kiss, which is Glasgow, Scotland. Glasgow kiss is essentially somebody literally headbutting you.
That's
what it is.
Oh God. Well, shit. Well, I guess they ain't gonna do anything with it. He's gonna stay the same forever.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting idea, but it just sounded like it's something that you're thinking of, not
Yeah, that's
anything
why I said
they're
they
really
wouldn't
doing.
do it, but I just thought it'd be a pretty decent thing if they ever wanted to change him. They could use
Uh-huh.
that as an excuse.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. I thought that was my favorite match of the other ones I don't think were anywhere.
how'd you feel about the crowd with this match?
It took them a while, but they got into it. I mean, it got a "This is awesome" chant, which is like the only way that I can judge anything if the crowd actually likes something at this point, because they can't cheer like normal people.
I think This Is Awesome goes around for like way too much shit at this point. I can't even take This Is Awesome seriously anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't mind it so much here because it was at a high point of this match, and it's going about like 10 minutes, and these two were actually putting on a really good show. So at this point, I didn't mind it, but there were so many other times like they were chanting "This is awesome" for Big Show and fucking Braun Strowman just entering a ring together. Like, are you sure about that? Like, you don't know if this match is gonna be bad or not. Now, granted, what should have got a "This is awesome" was when Braun Strowman did a fucking kip up. That should have got a.
Well, it did, didn't it? Isn't that when they started again?
No, I think they just went, whoa, like they weren't ready for it. But they did the "This is awesome" before the match started.
All right. So what was the next match?
Is
this where we get to have fun? Is this where we get to have fun?
Yeah, your homeboy Roman Reigns going up against Brawny the Strowman.
Yeah. So before we even get started, what was your man Roman wearing on his feet?
The Air Batista 2s.
The Air Batista 2s. Why? Like, what do we? And I'm noticing more and more wrestlers, pretty much almost all of them at this point, are just wearing sneakers now. Like, are wrestling boots a thing of the past?
He was wearing the T.J. Perkins 7s.
The T.J. Perkins 7. Does he pump them up and he lets them fly?
Yes.
What the fuck? Like, he at this point, he should just be wearing Naomi sneakers that light up at the bottom. Because that's what those look like. They look like they should just light up at the fucking bottom. How'd you feel about this match?
I think your homeboy was just like, you know what? I'm wearing the bulletproof vest.
Another gimmick
Roman
came in.
Reigns is the GOAT
like
with Tom Brady.
Strowman
and Ruru are now buried.
I hate him.
Just like the Colts, number 45-7. Plus, the Colts are drafting a long snapper with their number 1.
Like, he just typed shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Let me tell you what it says. Roman Reigns, thank you, RBI. Roman Reigns is the GOAT with Tom Brady, right? All right. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Strowman and Ruru are now buried. Just like the Colts, number 45-7, whatever that means. Plus, the Colts are drafting a long snapper with the number 1 pick. What does any of that have to do with any? I have no idea. But he just likes typing shit. Like that's the just he got to get all his shit in. So, thank you again. What were you saying, Roman Reigns?
And his TJ Perkins 7s. Let's see. Oh, because he was like, I got this body armor on, and tonight I'm deciding to wear white. I got some black and white sneakers in my bag. Fuck this. I ain't putting these boots on. Let me put on these sneakers real quick.
Goes. He should have went out for a light jog going around. Like, could your soles at least be black? Why did his soles have to be that loud white? Like, this guy he's looking for heat. He's looking for heat. He's looking for attention. He's looking for people to talk about him at this point. Like, he's trolling. He's trolling.
I mean, like, because people probably don't. Do you know this, Wiza? Dean Ambrose actually wears Under Armour sneakers, I think.
I've never paid attention to what Dean wears. But
yeah,
Dean wears street clothes, though.
Yeah, he does wear street clothes, so it's acceptable. But yeah, he like, if you actually look at it, he has like the Under Armour logo in there. Now, I don't know if Under Armour actually makes like wrestling shoes or anything like that, but they're definitely like Under Armour. But he wears them in all black, so you could never tell. Like, yeah, for all we know, he may still be wearing wrestling shoes. But if you look closely enough, you can see it. What Roman was wearing tonight, you can tell like right off the bat. Because it's like, yeah, them basketball shoes.
Yeah, he was in a back baller.
Yeah. Why is he trying to steal the Usos gimmick now?
They do the sneaker gimmick too?
Yeah. Well, actually, they wear Timbs. My bad.
They do?
Yeah, the Usos?
Are you serious?
The Usos, yeah. Ever since the heel turn.
They wear Timbs.
Bro, motherfucker, they look like fucking LMFAO.
I gotta look. I gotta look now.
They definitely, okay. I'm looking at a picture of them now, and they're wearing sneakers, right?
Okay. In matches, they're wearing boots.
Yes.
Why is their finisher not them stomping people out?
Because Seth Rollins killed it forever.
Oh, fucking Rollins. God damn it. Could you imagine somebody doing a curb stomp with them Timbs on?
Timbs on.
God damn, that should be clean. Fuck. All right, so how'd you feel about this match?
I mean,
No, say what you might.
fuck Roman Reigns, man. Just... Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I was looking up the Usos and the heel attire.
Hold up, you gotta wait again.
Every day.
Okay. In a bit of a streak here.
Every night.
We got like a whole song on this one. Move you over here.
First off, fuck Bayley, fuck Raw, fuck Goldberg, fuck Roman, fuck Sasha, fuck Fastlane, fuck Nia.
God
Fuck
damn,
Big Show for burying Ruru. Fuck the Colts.
All right, see, I don't know what my Colts did to anybody. So he says, thank you, G-Man. He says, first all. All right, not first off, but first all. Fuck Bayley, yeah, fuck her. Fuck Raw. True. Fuck Goldberg. Fuck Roman. Fuck Sasha. Fuck Fastlane. Fuck Nia. Fuck Big Show for burying Ruru. And fuck the Colts. Leave my Colts alone. They did nothing here. Did nothing wrong. You were saying fuck Roman. Go.
And yeah, while I was looking up the Usos heel attire, for some reason, I don't know how this happened. I was looking through, and there's a WWE 2K17 picture of it's a guy in Roman Reigns attire doing the the Roman Reigns, the ooh-ah fist when he like cocks his fist.
Right.
It's Vince McMahon.
Wait, what?
It's Vince McMahon in Roman Reigns gear doing the ooh-ah fist.
I need this. Where
I need it.
Where do I see this?
Hold on.
Where is this a thing at?
Just like,
where is this at? This needs
right
to be
there.
seen.
Go. It's right there. It's in the chat.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here.
Just look at his face. He's just like, like he seriously looks like
that.
Like,
yeah, he just creamed right there.
yes, exactly. That's
he
the
just
basis.
Finished. Oh
Yeah.
man, he's doing the Roman. Okay, that's good. That's good. Does that video have 1 million views?
I don't know, but it probably should.
It definitely should. Okay. All right, so we're back to fuck Roman, right? So why fuck Roman in this match? I'm just trying to figure out what this.
Because fuck Roman, dude. Like, I understand. And listen, like I saw a tweet about this from Cage side about like, why do people still hate Roman Reigns? And I'm like, at this point, if you don't get it, you're blatantly not paying attention.
I think when people say why the hate for Roman Reigns, because at this point, like there should be some shift away from it. But tonight, they took a few steps back. All man. Right. Well,
yeah.
No, you gotta wait again.
Long live the new queen of the WWE. It's Bayley. Bayley Appreciation Month until WM.
Hell nah. RBI's gonna fuck off with that one. So, keep saying what you're saying. We're not reading that. Keep going.
So yeah. So it's like, listen, I'm sure Joe NOI is a great guy. He probably takes care of his kids and his wife and all that. Probably real cool if you meet him in person. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy. What the fuck ever. I don't really care. It's not my job to know all that stuff. This Roman Reigns character can just go suck a dick. I hate this guy. I hate him. It's just he just gets shoved down your throat, and like you have to take it.
I can't defend what happened tonight. I can't.
No.
I try to defend. I try my best to defend this guy.
There are so many times where I sit there and I try my best to be reasonable about Roman Reigns, and I understand why people say, I don't get why people hate him, and I see the other side of it too, and I'm like, no, it should be obvious why people hate him. And people try to come up with these really bizarre reasons why, and I'm like, no, you're making a very simple issue more complicated than it needs to be. It's simple. A lot
of people dislike Roman Reigns, and their reason isn't even legit. Like, some people, you could tell it's just a bandwagon thing. Some just don't have, like, their reasons that they give are just like, well, if that's your reason, then why don't you dislike any of these other people that follow the same motto there?
And that's fair, because I think some people don't know exactly what it is, and they're just trying to like sound like, I don't know, maybe in their minds they sound reasonable, but I mean, what it all comes down to at the end of the day is the push,
right?
In some way or another, it comes down to how hard he's being pushed down your throat. I imagine that if this were Dean Ambrose, who I like, if this were Dean Ambrose getting shoved down my throat this hard, I would not like him either. It can be anybody in this position.
Dean Ambrose is kind of shoved. Ambrose is kind of shoved.
On SmackDown?
Sure. Like, is he the world champion right now? No. But let's think about how much he wins and loses. Was there any reason for him to win the IC title?
Was there any reason for him?
Like,
I mean,
okay,
other than
okay, we took the world title off of him. Here, take this consolation prize. For what?
Well,
especially while Miz is hot. Why?
Okay. Well, here's the thing. It was that the Miz, and it's weird. Isn't it weird that Miz lost the Intercontinental title, yet he feels higher than Ambrose right now? Like, Miz feels like he's going into the main event picture, and Ambrose
he does feel higher. He does.
Yeah.
I feel that way. Let me finish answering that. I feel that way because I feel as though Ambrose isn't achieving high enough. If that makes any sense. I feel as though the position that they've put him in, it just feels like he doesn't belong there. Like, when he was world champion, did he feel like world champion for the beginning?
Yeah,
and then as time went
then they
on,
put him in a program with Dolph Ziggler, and it was just like,
and they started making him do all this comedy shit, and it's like,
yeah, and the comedy shit didn't help either.
I don't feel top star here.
Yeah,
he feels like a mid-card act when they do things like that with him. But again, okay, if we push him down the card a little bit, and we slap this IC title on him again, why?
Well, they did. I mean, in storyline, there was a reason, and it started off with Renee asking the Miz.
I want you to think about this reason that you're about to say, and tell me that this is a legit reason. Go.
No, it's not.
Sucks. Go ahead.
No, but at least they gave a sensible, like, they chained the events together, and it made sense why they got into a match for the title at some point.
Because of Renee Young. Renee Young got him a title shot, is what you're saying.
How did this all happen again? So Renee, wait, hold on.
Renee.
So Renee had the interview with him. I mean,
and Miz said you're the one sleeping with him because she said something about Dean. Dean came up. I don't remember how he came up, but Miz said something.
No, it was the Miz. The Miz brought him up because.
Who did I say? I didn't say Miz. Who did I say?
No, you said Renee brought him up.
Okay, I meant Miz. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Miz brought him up because I think Renee asked something about Maurice interfering in the matches, and Renee ended up he was just like, you like relationships. Oh, you can't talk to me when you're the one sleeping with Dean Ambrose, and it was like, oh shit. And so Dean got involved and that's how Dean essentially got involved into shit.
Well, he kind of still didn't, because he was still minding his business when it came to Renee on TV.
That is true.
Ain't got
Yes.
nothing to do with her. He kept pushing that narrative that like she's her own girl. I ain't got shit to do with that.
Right. Yes. And I thought that was awesome when he was just like, "You're a grown woman. You do whatever the fuck. I like you. You good." And then I can't remember how it all eventually got there.
She got him a title shot at the end of the day. She got him a title shot.
Kind of.
Was it necessary? Like they could have put that belt on anyone else that would need it. Again, why Dean? Because I think
Dean's gonna go without a title for a while.
And absolutely.
Well, here's the other thing too. You can't have Baron Corbin go over The Miz.
Right.
So you give him
there's nobody else to put in that position.
So you give him a face and you give him a guy who legitimately was WWE champion.
Right. So this is hold up, another gimmick is coming in. But let me say this. So Miz not Miz. Dean is a hidden transitional champion.
Why is Roman have on Jordan boots?
Okay, now hold up.
Goldberg.
Don't get me wong. I hear what you're saying, but what face are you giving that title to?
You can't. He is the one that you have. See, now there's a reason. Thank you for giving me the reason. Real quick, Tay Ball Out, new donator, says, why is Roman have on Jordan boots? Those, I don't think those were Jordans at all. Fuck Goldberg. Oh, we're fucking everybody now. Fuck the Colts. Like, everybody's fucking the Colts. The Colts are fucking the Colts. Everybody's fucking. I'm about to say fuck the Colts. The Titans winning the... All right, yeah, see, there, we're going to stop right there. Once again, thank you. Titans ain't winning nothing for the next 40 years. Mark my words. Okay. I agree with you on that. That's a good reason. But at least you're able to dissect it all and come up with a reason that makes sense. Right? To dispute the argument. But there's several times where they put titles and things on guys where it's like, is it necessary? What did they do to earn it? How did they get to that position? You know, you can kind of make an argument with Phil Bacon. Finn Balor, he comes out, his first match or his first time on Raw, he's in the Fatal 4-Way, and then he got to go against Roman, and then he wins the title. It's like boom, 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 title shot. Done.
Yeah, all that made sense, and Roman should have absolutely gone. Finn Balor in that match, so all that made sense. But then, like, you had things like Roman wins the U.S. title, and it's like, why?
That right there, I did not agree. Like, because he came out at Rusev, and Rusev did nothing to that guy.
Yeah.
Nothing to... He just comes, interrupts their whole wedding thing, gimmick. And it's like, Roman, why? For what? For fucking what? Like, we know you just came off of, using fucking Viagra pills and you got busted. We get it. So you drop your title and now you need some other fucking belt to go around your shoulder. I understand. Like, 205 Live is coming up. Why don't you go there? What did Rusev do to this guy? That's a shove. That's an obvious shove. And that's like, all right, we're obviously killing time for when we're going to get him back into the title picture. Which I'm surprised they haven't put that belt back on him since. Because I thought it was clear that that's what they were going to do. But they didn't. And this is why people say, such as myself as well, he's been pushed out of the main event picture. In a sense, because a lot of his matches are still main event. But as far as the title picture, he's out of it. So, Roman Gaines. Hold up, wait. Don't say anything. Wait.
Bayley, fuck the Colts.
Texans
winning the Super Bowl.
Okay, all right. Thank you, G-Man. So, hold up, G-Man. How is your name G-Man and you're a Texans fan? How does that work?
Let's transition back to this Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman thing, because I that made me laugh, and I want to get back to that match starts. Okay. So after you go through this match. So Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman have a 17-minute match somehow.
I was not a fan of this match.
Neither was I. I was like, this match should have been like 10 minutes maybe.
I feel like the dynamics were off on this match.
Yeah.
The characters were off on this match.
There was a fucking headlock in this match.
The booking of this match wasn't placed well. God damn it, I'm about to turn RBI's mic
First,
off.
I was the one to say fuck the Colts.
All right,
now
wait.
everyone else is just following me.
He
Typical WWE fans with their mob mentality. This proves Roman is just against a mob.
Wait,
also
what?
put Bayley over.
What the See, he doesn't want me to read any of that shit. That. All right, first of all, I was the first to say fuck the Colts. Now everybody's following me. Typical WWE fans and their mob mentality. Good shot there. This proves Roman is just a mob, meaning mob mentality. Also, see, this is where he lost me. He says put Bayley over. Fuck that bitch. So, moving back into what we're talking about with this match, right? So, the reason why I say that these dynamics of this match is off to me, and it kind of goes along with Tucker's match to start off the show as well, is they seem to do this with babyfaces a lot. At the start of a match, your babyface is instantly selling. Like, whether it be the first punch or the first shot to the gut or something, they take it at the very beginning of the match and they're selling for the entire match. Instead of working on getting to that fatigue spot in which your babyface needs to start selling and isn't in control anymore, I think that we need to get to that first. You look at this match with Roman Reigns here, and from the beginning of the match, this guy is selling, and it's like they want us to get sympathy for this guy from the start. And I can't believe in that, or I can't buy into that when I know that this guy's been built like the Great Wall since he's gone singles. He's been having that push. He's the reason why everybody despises this guy is because of how he's been booked. The unbeatable Roman Reigns. So you mean to tell me that the match starts and he's already selling, and he's selling for the entire match? That just doesn't fit his character. If we look at a match like Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, right? Mm-hmm. You have two forces that are kind of the same. Ultimate Warrior was a warrior. He was unbreakable. He was a guy that you look at and you say, this is one badass. I can't see this guy going down. And then you look across the ring and you got Hulk Hogan, who is a guy that just doesn't fucking lose. And you go through this match and it's a tussle for power. Both of these guys are trying to get the upper hand. And when one finally gets it, he has already worn this guy out to now he has to sell. And now you start telling your story. Here you have Braun Strowman, a guy who can't be beat, and you have Roman Reigns, a guy who pushed to the fucking moon, also can't be beat. You mean to tell me that at the very beginning of the match, this guy Roman is getting his ass kicked already? The match just started, and then it carries on that way throughout the entire match? I don't want to feel sympathy for Roman because I don't believe it. We know not to feel sympathy for this guy, so why are they trying to make us? That's not his character. That's not what he does.
You know what? I figured it out. That's why he was wearing sneakers tonight. And they're really trying to make him John Cena. That's what's going on here. Well, because all right, what's the old recipe for John Cena? Have him sell forever, come back, win. That's exactly what happened tonight. And that motherfucker's wearing sneakers like he's fucking Cena.
But Roman never even had a comeback though. He never even did it. There was no comeback, like comeback spot.
He did. Remember, he got his ass kicked. Right. He got power slammed through that table.
Right.
And they threw him back in the ring, right. And then he speared Braun Strowman and won.
There's no comeback spot. When John Cena does his comeback spot,
how do you think John Cena does his comebacks?
He has a whole comeback 5 moves to doom gimmick.
Yes.
Yeah, Broman just got his ass whooped and then hit a spear and wins.
Yes.
LOL Roman Reigns. But there was no comeback sequence.
No, that is
maybe I should have said that's his comeback.
Yes, it's just like when
that's in WWE 2K17 when he hits his comeback. Like that's his whole moveset right there. Just the
yeah. Yes, it's just like because here's exactly what happened. So
okay,
there's a point where like there are certain people who can kick out of John Cena's AA, right? So that's what happened here is that Braun Strowman got the kick out of the spear, and it was like, oh shit, I don't have any more moves left. I guess you just gotta eat another spear at some point.
There was one point in the match where I heard Roman ask the ref how much time they had, and this was like midway through the match. I'm like, You're asking fucking time already? You ain't been doing nothing but laying down and taking bumps. Like, why are you asking about the time? Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's why everybody's in an uproar, right? Well, I'll tell you why I'm in an uproar, but most people were expecting The Undertaker. I myself was expecting The Undertaker. What the fuck happened here?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Undertaker was like, nah, I ain't trying to eat no spears. I ain't gonna make you take another loss in Mania. The fuck you mean?
Even if we don't go Taker.
I'm 75 years old. Let me die.
True. Even if we don't go Taker, right? You don't just beat Strowman like that clean.
Yeah, no, don't worry. No, don't worry. I'm so furious about this too.
The way they've been building this guy and the reaction he gets, you don't kill that off this way. This guy destroys Roman all match long. Spear 1, 2, 3. Like, no, fucking no. He's been built. This motherfucker kicks out of a KO punch. He kicked out of all the Big Show shit, right?
Yep.
Spear 1, 2, 3. So he came off the rope trying to do a head dive or whatever that shit is. The Chris Benoit. So fucking what? When he did that and he missed, he got right back up like it didn't affect him, and then caught this spear work. No.
He was. Well, first of all, my boy Strowman was giving us his 305 audition.
Yeah, there you go. He's in.
He wanted to show you that, look, I can get on the top rope and jump. I'm like, all right, you my man. We got to give Ruru got to gain a pound to get in there. But yeah, then after that, it was just like done.
Do you foresee Ruru getting into the 305 club?
Yes. All he's got to do is I just need Rusev. Hey, Rusev, if you listening, eat like a steak tonight, and you good.
Just one steak? It's got to be a pound?
Yeah. Eat like a 16-ounce ribeye, and you good.
So, even if they don't go Taker, you got to protect the guy that you've invested this time in. And we all knew from the start, and we just hoped against it, and under the rumor or the notion or the thought or the hint at Royal Rumble with Taker, that just gave you hope that, okay, they can protect Strowman here. There was a bunch of ways that they could have protected Strowman and still had Roman Reigns win this thing. There was a way that you could have Roman Reigns win this thing and you protect Roman Reigns and Strowman gets the win and it helps keep him strong.
Yeah, they could have done. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. They could have done that, but no. Remember, because at the end of the day, it's how do we get Roman over? That is always the plan. It is how do we get Roman over? And as long as
there's other ways that you get him over and you keep the other...
Listen, you're going to get this WWE work, okay? The rule is how do we get Roman over? And as long as you accept that, you will understand
I've accepted it. I've defended this guy. But tonight, no, this made no sense.
This is why you have to stop defending him, because it is always going to be about what's next for Roman Reigns. He is John Cena. It is not about what's next for anybody else. It's what's next for Roman Reigns.
The amount of money that they could have possibly flushed down the toilet in this match tonight. Is Strowman not money right now?
Yes.
You don't do that when somebody is this hot where everybody's talking about him. This guy is a guy that walks around with 2 left feet. Just about a month ago, he's stammering around the ring. People were saying, he's green as goose shit. The guy can't run. Saying all this shit about him. And now, most people love this guy. And in one night, they just say, all right, eat this spear. This is Braun Strowman, a guy that they've built up as a complete and utter monster. There's no way in hell I'm going to build a monster and he's just going to go down to 1 spear. No. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck no. No, that to me doesn't make sense. You got to find a way to protect this guy. You absolutely must find a way to protect this guy. Even if you want Broman going over. Even if I'm okay with him going over. Find another way to do it. At least, give us a schmoz finish. Give us some type of, surprise finish. I don't call this spear bullshit surprise. But, catch Broman off guard. Anything. anything. Like, they gotta find a way to protect him in this. The blackjack?
Nope.
Nah, it's all about how we get Roman Reigns over. Fuck
What is
else.
next for Roman Reigns? Man, he's got to go up against The Undertaker, and we have to make it look believable for him to beat The Undertaker.
They didn't even try to make this guy look strong.
I guess
Why does The Undertaker even care about Roman? He didn't even look strong.
Oh, no, but he just beat this 350-pound massive man. So what is next for Roman Reigns? I guess we can't put him in the Universal title picture yet because, Brock Lesnar and Goldberg are set to do that. So here's what we can do. We can then go ahead and make it look like Braun Strowman put up some sort of a fight and, he had to win on a desperation spear or whatever to win. But really it was because we just wanted him to go over clean. And so now that he won, he's going to go to WrestleMania, beat The Undertaker. Beat The Undertaker. The Undertaker is going to go rest in peace forever. And then we'll get Roman versus Brock at SummerSlam where Roman will reclaim the WWE Universal Championship. Fuck you. It's what's next for Roman Reigns, not what you want.
I just want it to make sense.
I just made sense of it. That's exactly what's going to happen.
I want them to do this what's next for Roman thing in a way in which people can actually relate to it. People can actually be like, I'm okay with Roman winning that way. Were you okay with Roman winning this way?
Of course I am. I'm Vince McMahon, goddammit. Of course I was okay.
Damn it. Oh, shit. No one is okay with him winning this way. No one.
What are you talking about? He cocked his arm and then he Superman punch and Superman punch, Superman punch. We put him through a table, goddammit. Feel some sympathy for the man. He came back and he won with a spear. It was glorious.
That spear might have been the only thing he did the whole match.
Yes. That's how strong the spear is. He even kicked out of one earlier. See, we gave him something. I don't see what you're bitching about. All you internet fans, all you do is you sit there on your podcast and you bitch and moan all the goddamn time. We try to give you something, and Roman's a great guy. I don't get why you don't like him.
Moving along. So what was... I got nothing.
Wow, come on.
I
bring out the Vince gimmick, and this is what you give me?
I got nothing because I was going to say something and it was going to completely echo what you said and it would have made your point. So fuck you. You're not walking me into that one. You are not walking me into that one. Hell no. Nope. I'm not walking into that. No. Charlotte and fucking Bayley.
I'm so mad.
You thought you set me up. No, I'm gonna go on ahead and crit walk my way up out of that.
Because I see now you're gonna listen to me. It's all
I know exactly what you was doing. Because I was about to say it. I said, this motherfucker was gonna have me say some shit. He was gonna have me agree with him. No, fuck you. Nope. Nope. Not happening, mate. Not happening. No. We're just gonna keep that a mystery. Charlotte and fucking Bayley.
Yeah, this match. I fell asleep halfway through this.
Yo, I was falling asleep too. Not because of the match. I don't know. Maybe because I felt a little tired. I don't know what the reason
halfway
is.
through this match, I was just like, damn, this pay-per-view isn't over yet. And then I just
It did feel long. It did.
And then there was a point I looked at it and I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about this.
I think that the Charlotte needs to be taken out of this picture for now. I really feel as though, because she's always in the title match at all of these shows. And what it does essentially to Charlotte is it doesn't give her a chance to have like a relaxed match. She's always at a high stakes match and we always know exactly what we're going to get from her. As far as Bayley, fuck Bayley, man. Bayley's like really, really, like she's shitty. Bayley is shitty. That elbow off the ropes gimmick where Charlotte's hanging upside down. Did you see that shit? Did you see that shit, Shane?
I did.
Just completely missed by about 3 feet, and Charlotte had to sell that shit. How you miss that elbow? Like, she jumped right next to her and still missed the elbow. How? Bayley, I don't want to say she's shit because like we've seen her do well, but Bayley's kind of shitty.
I told you, once they get up to WWE, it's just death.
Bayley is shitty. This character is shit. Is this character different than NXT minus her losing all the time in NXT and then finally they built her up and she...
Oh, it's completely different. It's not even the same thing by a mile.
Okay. Tell me how this one is different because I might be missing it. With the exception of her always winning.
Because they're doing the reverse thing. Bayley wins all the fucking time now. Bayley in NXT would lose, and her losses made sense, and they were devastating, and she had to learn a lesson. The lesson was usually, okay, you can't always be nice Bayley. Nice Bayley is constantly like your downfall, and it's a constant struggle of, well, do I do the right thing and not cheat or like not sell out my morals and do the good things in the ring, or maybe I do have to actually bring out some fight in me, and it doesn't mean necessarily I'm a bad person if I do so. You have characters like Sasha Banks who sit there and pretty much get in her face and tell her that you're nothing, and explain why she's nothing, and that there's booking behind it that makes sense of why she's nothing. Remember, you have Bayley sit here and beat Charlotte 3 times in a row, and then they get into a championship match, and you're supposed to care that as if Bayley can't beat Charlotte, but she can. Meanwhile, down in NXT, it's like she couldn't beat Charlotte. She couldn't beat Sasha. She couldn't beat Becky. And they literally had to go through 3 episodes of NXT in a row in which she had to beat those people to prove that she was actually ready to take on Sasha, who she hadn't beaten. And then when she finally beat her, it was a big moment. The characters are completely different. And then this one here in WWE is just all about like, oh, I got my little backpack on because I'm really just a kid. I'm really just a fan. Like, it's the difference between telling and doing. Like, it's different when you tell me something and then you show me it. In NXT, they're showing you it. She's a fan who got to become a wrestler, and she's just an average person. And you get that from the way that she comes out. She has her own little fan that she constantly treats nice in the crowd all the time. She goes around hugging people and high-fiving them because she's living the moment of living out her dream. Whereas on WWE programming, they constantly tell you, oh, you're a fan. This is the time that I went to a show and I got to see John Cena, and I was a fan. I wrote letters when I was a kid about how I wanted to grow up. And you get so much just of them telling you how much she's a fan she is instead of her just being the character. It's 2 completely different dynamics. And the Bayley character in NXT is awesome. The one on WWE fucking sucks. I hate it. It's gross. It's an 8-year-old child. Bayley in NXT was not an 8-year-old child.
You want to know what I would like to see?
Yeah, what?
I would like to see them continue this Bayley character.
No,
I'm gonna tell you why. I would like to see them continue this Bayley character. She goes into Mania as champion. She wins and she retains her title. All right, she wins and retains her title. Because obviously Nia Jax isn't set up to be the wall that she's going to run into. Charlotte's not set up as the wall that she's going to run up to. Sasha's not set up to be the wall that she's going to run up into. What I would like to see happen is her living that dream, that childhood dream, and you can do this if you suck enough dick. I don't know what the fuck she did to get there, right? But giving that hope to all these little girls around the world, just that beacon of light is Bayley. And then Asuka just comes in and fucking kills her. That's what I would like to see happen. Just a heel Asuka. I mean, just absolutely fucking destroy her. Just probably just rip off one of her arms, throws it around her shoulder, and just walks away with her arm. I want her to die. That's how I feel about Bayley. Just kill her. And the only way that I would get behind it is if she remains as this character. The lovable overachiever that's all childlike and all of that. Yeah, I would love for Asuka, only Asuka, to come in and rip off one of her arms and leave with it. I would be happy then.
Yeah.
Because
I wonder how Raw is gonna fuck up Asuka.
Oh, because that's exactly where she's going. That's exactly where she's going.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I want to say. That's the only.
If she went to,
go ahead.
If Asuka went to SmackDown, I'm never watching Raw again. There's no point.
Hold up, a gimmick just came in. I got 2 of these for you, by the way. Fuck Goldberg, the only every night who does 2 moves. Jackhammer Square all the time. Look at that, I beat him to it. I might have to start shortening that.
Fuck Goldberg, he only does 2 moves, spear and jackhammer, and also fuck Bayley.
Thank you, G-Man. And also, Granny says, if Broman was badass like he was in the Shield, then I could get behind him and cheer him. Or if he was like them thugs, then he'd be cool. Yeah. I agree with both of those points. That's just something that people have been saying for the longest. He just needs to be a little more badass, and this sympathy shit needs to go. Like, if you look at some of Austin's matches, how much sympathy did Austin give us a chance to have for him? Not much.
Oh my God. Okay, they're talking about Randy Orton cooking breakfast.
What?
This motherfucker.
Why is Randy Orton cooking breakfast?
This motherfucker, like the
help me.
Why do bacon look so ass? Why
the bacon look ass though? It ain't crispy.
Why is this toast?
Where is this?
Oh man, I feel bad because it's like
I need to know where this is. I need to see the bacon.
Go to Randy Orton's Twitter. I feel bad because it's like he cooked for his kid and or his wife or whatever, and his wife took a picture of it. And it's a nice gesture and everything. And his wife's like, "Oh, Daddy got down in the kitchen. Good job. I love you." Yada yada yada.
Look at the toast.
I feel terrible.
Wait, that random ass bacon. Look at the slices of cheese. Why is the cheese not melted?
I know.
That bacon is already that's ready-made bacon that you can microwave. I know that bacon. That's Oscar Mayer ready-made bacon. But the random ass ketchup. What is it there for? Why is the cheese so stiff? Yo, that cheese needs a chop to the chest. Why is that cheese not taking a bump? That cheese is not selling for the fucking eggs. That cheese is not selling. Look at the cheese. Look at the part that's like right on top of the bacon a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not selling at all. And then we go back to the toast. The toast.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
The toast looks like a miniature afro. And then this asshole just got the nerve to put out his middle finger so we could see the word Kim tattooed on his fucking thing with a gimmick heart. What the fuck is that with that fucking toast? Tell his cheese to take a bump. Sell. Do something. Look at that. Stiff as hell. And then if you look over here to the right in the other plate, that cheese. That's broken off daily cheese. All right. Okay. I see it. Okay. I see what we did here. It says, God. Daddy got down in the kitchen. Orton did a great job, honey. Just another reason I love you. I love you because you burned the fuck out of this toast.
Oh, God.
Bro, this bacon is microwaved. That's Oscar Mayer's ready-made bacon, B. That's ready-made bacon.
Timeout. How is this?
You remember fuck your timeout. You remember back when I asked you how to make scrambled eggs so it came out looking fluffy and shit? Do you remember that?
You had a little milk to it. Yeah,
right. Look at these fucking eggs, bro. Like, these are powdered eggs. These are powdered eggs. These are not like legit eggs and you put a little bit of milk in it, you slap some butter in it. These are powdered eggs right here, man. Look at them. Like maximize your screen and look at these eggs. That's why the cheese isn't selling.
Hold on.
This cheese refuses to sell. This cheese is Roman Reigns cheese. Roman Reigns now sells cheese.
Hold on 1 second.
It ain't just because he gonna sit there and retweet this like this is all cool.
Hold on.
Look at the comments on this guy.
That's what I'm getting to. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
There's one that says. There's one tweet that says exclusive shot of Randy cooking toast, and it's a picture of him throwing the arms up after he burnt down Ray's house.
I didn't see that. Oh my god. Oh god. That gets a retweet. Oh my god. What the fuck?
I'm so glad.
Oh god. Yo. My fucking stomach hurts.
That's the best thing we could have found tonight.
And then they sent it to Gordon Ramsay saying rate this meal. Oh shit.
Oh my god, if somebody did that, I'd cry.
My fucking stomach hurts. Oh god. All right. Let me look at some more of these comments. Oh shit. The Randy Orton pose is just fucking priceless.
Yes, it is.
That's fucking great. Ah shit.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Whew.
He just gonna retweet it like that's cool. He must have put some damn good spices in there because that shit looks terrible.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I have a reason for this, but Sasha interfering in this match. Go.
Yeah. I mean, why? Why even just? I mean, now it's
you
just
have a
like
reason though, right? You know the reason.
It's dumb. It's really dumb. Like, I don't get it. Like,
my biggest problem with it is, why are we doing this to the babyface when we're supposed to not feel any sympathy toward the heel?
Right, you're
Charlotte
making
lived up to her end of the bargain where Bayley said, "Don't come out with Dana." So Dana came out. She says, "No, go your bitch ass to the back." Okay, Charlotte's living up to her end of the bargain and is winning. So now Sasha comes out to help the babyface for what? For fucking what? What did Charlotte didn't even do anything dirty in this match? She's just
she almost never does in the pay-per-view matches. She usually wins her pay-per-view matches, which is why people cheer. She usually wins her pay-per-view matches clean.
Bro, this bacon is still on my screen, bro. This fucking toast is still on my screen. I'm sorry, go ahead. Let me get this off of here. God damn.
Yeah.
He's never cooking bacon again. Go ahead.
He's never posting pictures of him cooking bacon again. Oh man, that was a lot. Yeah, I watched it and why is Sasha? This is a heel. This is heel tactics. It's just like, you had the handicap match with Ziggler going up against Kalisto and Apollo Crews, and it's like, yeah, how of course, yeah, Dolph Ziggler injuring Kalisto before the match, yeah, that's a smart fucking thing to do. Mm-hmm. It's 2-on-1. How the fuck are we supposed to get behind the faces in this?
You can't.
I don't know.
You absolutely can, and how do I not feel sympathy for Charlotte? She did everything by the book. Bayley, you're uber babyface here, right? Mega babyface. All the kids are supposed to love this girl. That whole gimmick there. RBI's trying to get his shit in, and I can't talk over.
Yeah, like what?
At least Randy
wasn't the whole
delivered
thing
breakfast
like
for his kids, while
they were
Wyzatv
talking
delivery
about
jerseys.
like with Steph, and
So
Steph was
here's
like,
$3
"Oh, you're
to
supposed to
help
be like a
for
role models
postage
of
and
kids, so you
boxes.
should do the right thing and give up the title." And then She doesn't do it. And now her friend helps her again. And she's just like, hey, whatever. You know, I'm living my dream. So it's cool now.
And there was literally no cheating going on. Like, Charlotte is going for a moonsault to the outside.
Yeah.
And it is like... But... So I had to ask this on Twitter. I asked it early in the show. Let me see where it is, because I fucking tweet a lot. So that's a good way for me to plug my Twitter at Wyzanow, WYZANOW. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I tweet a whole bunch of sarcastic, complaining shit about wrestling. So I asked earlier in the night. I put up a poll about Bayley. Right, put up a gimmick poll. I just put the word curious, #Fastlane, and the vote is fan of Bayley, not a fan of Bayley. I didn't want to sway it in any old way. The percentage of people.
Well, how many votes, first off?
222. The percentage of fans of Bayley is 36%. Which means people that are not fans of Bayley, 64%.
Go figure.
And I didn't want to word it any old crazy way. Hell, I even put fan of Bayley at the top because a lot of times some people, when they're indecisive, they'll vote for whatever is the first thing they see. So I just curious. No funny word in there. I just wanted to know. 64% not a fan of Bayley.
You know, it's weird. I remember seeing an article about how she doesn't do well with teenage girls.
I mean, I can see why not, because they're in that phase where they're starting to rebel a bit. You know, so
but this was the same girl, like this is the same woman who made grown men cry at TakeOver Brooklyn 2 years ago.
Okay, I know what you mean. All right.
How the fuck is she doing terribly with teenage girls? Now, it's obvious. It's because this company doesn't know what the fuck to do with her. By the way, Bleacher Report right now, headlining article for sports. 50-year-old wins WWE title in less than 20 seconds.
We're going to get there. You talking about the KO, right?
Yes.
KO Mania. All right. So, fucking hell. So, God damn. Now I'm thinking about that shit. Let's continue to think about this. Who the fuck books this in which you feel sympathy for fucking is Charlotte turning babyface? No way.
No.
So what the fuck are they doing? I need an explanation for this. Help me explain this to my children.
I can't. I don't know what they're thinking here. I don't know who this helps. I don't know why they beat the streak tonight. And they didn't make it even seem special.
I got a tweet that I looked at and said, that's stupid. It said, come on, Wiser. And probably joking. Yeah, clearly probably joking. Come on, Wiser. 16 pay-per-view wins. Ric Flair, 16 title. I'm like, yeah, that I'm going to throw that in the stupid bin right there. Yeah, that's stupid. Because
Mania, bruh.
You don't pay this shit off on a B-show pay-per-view. Especially
and with a finish like that.
The pay-per-view before WrestleMania, I don't know, your biggest show of the fucking year. And then you also do it with a babyface cheating a heel.
Yeah.
The fuck?
If this were going to happen, it should be heavy cheating by the heel. Babyface finally gets over somehow.
I mean, you could have did a schmoz where Sasha interfered and got caught. Okay. Charlotte
why wasn't
wins,
this a DQ?
Bayley keeps the fucking title and you move on to the next thing. Now, all of them are intertwined because now Sasha got caught. So now Bayley's upset with her. Charlotte's also upset with her. Nia still wants to kill her because of what happened earlier in the show. So that puts just that right there. Just a DQ finish with Sasha interfering in this match. A DQ
It should have been a DQ
gets in the
finish.
Fatal 4-Way match, and it's that easy. And everybody is still protected.
It should have been a DQ finish because Sasha came down.
I want to fucking throw something.
It should have been a DQ finish anyway because Sasha attacked her. She came out of the ring, threw a punch, and ref didn't call anything.
DQ finish gets them exactly where they want to go. It gets them exactly where the fuck they want to go. And everybody is still protected. Bayley keeps her title. Charlotte still keeps her streak as not losing in any title matches on pay-per-view.
You know what?
And it gets heat on their match that wants to bring them into. It tells your story going into WrestleMania.
You know what?
So bad.
You know what? I feel like WWE just did this to spite me, and specifically me. I made a comment about this because there was a poll going out about which match people were more interested in seeing. And Bayley versus Charlotte was like at 5%. Everybody was way more interested in seeing like Gallagher and Neville and Kevin Owens versus Goldberg and Roman versus Strowman. And nobody was really giving any love to like Charlotte and Bayley. And there was a post about it, and it's just like, I don't get it. And the guy was just like, I don't get it. Why don't people care about this match? And I was just like, it's because we know what's going to happen here. Charlotte's going to win, and then the real match is going to happen at WrestleMania where, Bayley either beats her or they have a 4-way. So why even give a fuck about this match? So I feel like they did that literally just to spite me and be like, oh, really? Okay, we'll give you a reason to care. Fuck you. Charlotte wins with the baby faces cheating.
And I
or Charlotte loses, I mean.
So the way I set it up, I did it so that Charlotte doesn't even have to walk out as champion, which, continuously gives you that monotonous finish of Charlotte always winning the title on the pay-per-view. You didn't even have to do it. It wasn't necessary, and you just a DQ. And they're going to get to a point where people are going to start booing Bayley. This doesn't help Bayley. This doesn't help Bayley at all.
I don't know yet. Nobody wins in this match.
No, everybody fucking lose. And this is why I prefaced this pay-per-view review by saying, bro, like, there's gonna be times where I'm gonna be negative, and it's shit like this. This right here was absolutely dumb. Even the Roman thing was dumb. I didn't know this was coming up, coming right back to back, and then, oh god, and then we got go. Oh, fucking save me, bro. I feel myself getting mad. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. All right, so this is why I get mad. And the review I did on Monday Night Raw, it was very monotonous. You weren't there. It was very monotonous. It was to the point. This person lost. This person won. This person, fuck off. Fuck this. Fuck that. And end of show. I didn't want to rant. I didn't want to complain. But yeah, people were like, man, all you do is complain and rant. I'm like, dude, I didn't want to. I didn't even want to review this, but people expect me to do a review. All right, here. I'm coming on. I'll give you something. Because if I don't do anything, people that don't do anything, they fucking die in obscurity and they never return. I didn't want to do that because I've done that way too much. So I wanted to give you something. Here is another chance where it's like, all right, I'm going to try to give you something good. And then they give us shit like this. It's this right here. This last hour of this pay-per-view is shit that I hate about WWE. And they booked themselves in this direction. This whole last hour did not need to fucking happen. Did not need to happen. Whoever the fuck thought of this booking, I'm not going to have anything nice to say about them. Go ahead, Blackjack. Help me.
Apparently there was a New Day segment where they talked about ice cream and... Shit. Yeah, I don't really care.
Well, I was setting up my stream, so I didn't even... I saw it, but I had it muted. I'm not doing that.
I don't like they.
Did they show ice cream at all?
I don't think they actually did. No.
Maybe they're still waiting on those.
Yeah, they talked about their bike, and Biggie he was singing Randy Orton's theme, and then he was singing the Biggie song, and who gives a shit? Anyway, Kevin Owens versus the Ropes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. When he got into the ring
in a 5-star classic,
Brother Ropes tried to do a run-in on him. Okay. Oh boy. This match. This once again
I mean,
what
match.
What the like? Another one of those unnecessary. Goldberg's gonna get booed going into Mania.
Oh yeah, of course he is.
Goldberg's gonna get booed.
Well, actually, no, because the chant's over, so they're just gonna chant his name. But then after the chant is over,
there's gonna be more appreciation for Brock. There's gonna be like right now. I mean, of course, Brock is gonna win, but right now, like I feel like I want Brock to win. Like I feel like I want Goldberg to just die.
Oh yeah,
like that's just how I feel. There's no reason in which we couldn't get a match with these two. There's no reason. You don't. We all knew that this was going to happen. We all knew exactly how it was going to happen. Could they not give us more? Like, just give us something. Give us what reason do we have to care about Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg at WrestleMania? What reason do we care? Has Goldberg given us a reason to care?
It's a main event match, Wyzatv. I don't get it. Why don't you?
Fuck you. I'm asking you. Have they given you a reason to care about this? Has Goldberg given you a reason to care about this match?
It's two of the biggest names in WWE. It's
he's going Michael Cole now.
It's Kevin Owens. It's Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. We have our match at WrestleMania. Hashtag I'm Michael Cole. I don't know.
What Owens did from the start, I was on board with. When he gets out of the ring before. Oh fuck! I just realized something else. He did the out of the ring gimmick. I don't know why I didn't see this coming. He did the out of the ring gimmick before the match started because he wanted to kill that time because once the bell rung, they was going to do the 15-second gimmick. Because typically he would do it when the bell rings, then he gets out. This is the first time he's done it before the bell rung. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice. I didn't notice it.
I noticed it right away.
Here's when I noticed it. I noticed it when Jericho's music hit. No, because they said something on commentary. They said the match hasn't started yet. They wanted to make sure that they pinned that home to you. To just make sure you remember the match hasn't started.
Because the whole time I was just like, how is this wearing him out?
I can tell you how.
He's not getting. No. But no, because my point is, if the match hasn't started, how is he going to get tired?
I have the answer. The answer, and this is why I liked it at first, because I was so engulfed into this makes so much sense. Think about this. What sports have you played?
Basketball, football, swimming.
All right, let's go with football. That's the best one.
Okay.
So football, when you're coming out that tunnel, and you got that adrenaline pumping, right? I don't know if you were a starter or not, or I don't know if you were on. Were you on kickoff at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Got that adrenaline pumping. You come out the tunnel. Kicker's setting up the tee. You're jumping back and forth. You're ready to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's suppose that, I don't know. The fucking coach on the sideline just passes out as y'all get about to kick off. Coach passes out, takes a bump. Ambulance come. They got to get the coach out of there. By the time everybody's ready to go back again, your adrenaline is worn off. You get it? Because that opening kickoff is everything. That opening kickoff, you shoot down there and you try to knock somebody's fucking head off because it's the opening.
So what you're trying to say is that
kills the adrenaline before it even gets started.
So you're trying to say that he's trying to kill Goldberg's entrance.
Because the match is his entrance. Absolutely. You just kill the adrenaline. He's
trying to kill the headbutt, the punch kick combo,
all of that,
the pyro. Okay,
because that's all part of Goldberg. Is that he wrestles his matches with pure adrenaline. So
Kevin Owens came out after him, right?
Yeah, I know that. That's why I said he comes into the ring, that adrenaline's going. They do the whole for the WWE Championship, adrenaline's going, right?
Okay.
And then once that bell hits, he comes firing out. Well, Owens is like, well, no, fuck you and your belt. I'm just gonna take a powder right now. You gonna wait. Kill off your adrenaline. Makes sense to me why he did it. Now, plus it also pisses you off. You know, it gets your mind thinking about other shit. So I like the psychology in that. But the part where it's like, come on, WWE, you could have did better, is where you got Jericho's music hits and then the bell rings. Who came up with that? Hold up, don't say anything.
Goldberg's total match time this run, 5 minutes, 10 seconds.
Boom Gimmick says, thank you, by the way. He says, Goldberg's total match time this run, 5 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm guessing that's including his Royal Rumble match. That's insane. That's nuts. So yeah, this guy, the fucking music hits, bell rings, spear, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Oh, and it's all part of the storyline. I mean, yes, I understand.
You cut off there.
I said, yes, I understand that Jericho is a part of the storyline, but you could have done way better, Vin. He comes out and Kevin Owens gets distracted for a second. And apparently this is
do they think that the only way to protect Goldberg's mystique is for him to have these 5-second matches? Do they not have any other way to get this guy over? He could have had an actual match with Kevin Owens. I mean, you don't go a distance. I mean, give him at least 5. Because Kevin, Owens, he was starting to turn a corner with this new shtick that he's starting to build up, with this new character change. Let him do something.
He's 50 years old, Wiza.
Ain't anybody got time for that? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have their rematch. Maybe.
I mean, remember this. Sting tried to wrestle a whole match with Triple H and Seth Rollins. I mean, he nearly died.
But I'm not talking about going 15, 20. I'm talking about give him 5. You know, let Kevin Owens.
You know Goldberg can't wrestle.
Let Goldberg no sell something.
You know Goldberg can't wrestle.
No, I'm saying let Goldberg no sell something. Like, just have Kevin Owens throw some punches, some fucking, I don't know, throw a stomach into him or something. And then just have Goldberg no sell a shit. Like, let him do something to overpower Kevin Owens. Here we have a completely defenseless Kevin Owens. They're going to get their rematch, and hopefully they have an actual match in this. Like, this, come on, man. We got to protect our guys that's going to be there for the future. It's pretty much the CM Punk syndrome. Like, okay, all right, so is he going to be there tomorrow? Like, nope. That whole thing. Where are they going to be after all of this shit? Because you still have to depend on us. What the fuck does this do for Kevin Owens that's going to let them depend on him?
He gets to have his WrestleMania match against Chris Jericho, where Chris Jericho will stare up at the stars.
I mean, that's going to happen, but there's ways to get there. And this is just stupid because it's a big money match because it's on pay-per-view. Now they're going to have their rematch on Raw, and it's probably going to get a few minutes out of it. But why not do it?
Yeah, but I'm Vince.
Why not do it when the money is there on pay-per-view? Why do it?
Because I'm Vince McMahon. Goddammit!
Oh, fuck you, Vince. Why not do it?
No! Don't fuck me. Listen, we cannot have that fat ass sitting up there main eventing WrestleMania.
He is. He doesn't look.
Yeah. We can't have that main event. See, you agree with me. So we have to have the biggest main event for WrestleMania possible. Put Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, yes, actual MMA star, and the guy who actually played in the NFL. They go out at it together at WrestleMania. I don't care if he's 50 years old. Look at him. That's why one day we're going to have a hard body Mahal once he can get his shit together up there and made it WrestleMania 33 as a main event.
No. So, fuck off. Fuck. I hate Vince. Because he completely talks me out of my game. Completely talks me out of my game.
Because you know I'm right.
Well, no, you're not. You can't do it. And I mean, Kevin Owens wasn't going to be main event in WrestleMania. That just wasn't going to happen. That wasn't in the cards. I didn't see that happening. But again, if you want him to fucking wrestle Chris Jericho, find a way to get him there that's better than this shit. Find a way to get the belt off of him that's better than this. I don't want to say like he deserved to have a better dropping of the title because his run was shit. But I mean, come on. You don't do it as soon as a guy is turning character. Now all of a sudden you just bury the guy. Like if they did this while he was still with Jericho, I'm 100% on board with it. Because, okay, you're joking around with this fucking guy Jericho all the time. You run into this brick wall Bill Goldberg. Now fuck you. Then Kevin Owens is like, well, fucking Jericho got me in this predicament to begin with. So now fuck Jericho. So now I'm going to pop up powerbomb your bitch ass. I'm going to go into this rematch. I'm going to get my title back. And I'll see your bitch ass at WrestleMania. Well, all right, fuck you. 1, 2, 3, Bill Goldberg wins on a spear. Since fucking Kevin Owens already dismantled Chris Jericho, Jericho interferes in this match
with
instead
no
of the
rumble.
first
It's
match.
1 minute 49 seconds.
So why not go that way? Instead of Jericho interfering in this one, you keep those two together through this match. Jericho does nothing. Like Kevin Owens just flat out loses this match in a legit way. Kevin Owens, you got me in this predicament. Fuck you. Pop up powerbomb, throw you through the fucking mirror, whatever. Then he gets his return match with Goldberg. Jericho costs him this match. These are your outs. These are your outs. But
you
no, here's what,
here's
what we settle with though, Blackjack. Here's what we settle with. We're going to settle with. I'm gonna hit Jericho's music. The bell's gonna ring. You spare him 1, 2, 3. Who came up with that shit? Listen to how
Vince McMahon did. Goddammit.
Paid, bro. These dudes gets paid. They get paid tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to come up with that shit that I just said. Just come up with Jericho music hits, bell rings, spear, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. Who booked that? Who?
My name is Vince McMahon. You put respect on my name.
Singing this shit. Why? Who thought that would be okay to usher out on a pay-per-view?
I did.
There's people out there that still pay $60 for this shit. Yes. There's still some people that pay $60 for this shit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I have nothing. They have drained me. What are your thoughts on this match, the Blackjack? I mean, it's not a match, but just this segment. There you go, this segment.
Yeah, that's essentially what it was. You had a Goldberg segment.
What's your thoughts here?
Fuck this show. Fuck WWE in general.
How many of these call-ins should we take? There's a bunch of them.
I mean, however many you want to take. Who do we have up there? Anybody interesting?
Interesting? A few of them are interesting. You know what? I'm gonna take some people that I haven't taken before. Let's see.
Okay.
1, 2.
I'm over here playing Backbreaker, so you know.
Okay, there's only 2 that I haven't taken before. The rest of them, no, there's 3. Okay. Yeah, there's 3 that I haven't taken before. The rest of these guys I know they are. So I'll start with those 3. I'll get them out of the way, and then I'll take a couple more, and then we're gonna fuck off. All right, so I am now going to switch to the private chat. Blackjack, join me there.
Okay.
All right. Fuck this pay-per-view. Fuck this match. Fuck. Gimmick. Whoever is trying to do the call-in, join the open voice chat. Where's Blackjack? I want to get Blackjack over into here. I need him to join a gimmick so I can get him in. There we go. Where is it? Okay, there you go. I got you, the Blackjack.
Okay.
All right. So for people that's trying to do this call in, join the open voice chat, and I'll drag you in. Until then, all right, we're gonna get Jody in here. He's probably gonna try to have his own segment. He's probably gonna try to go half hour. We're gonna get him in and out in about 2 minutes. So all right, let's get him in there. Jody, talk to me. You don't get an hour. Fuck you. All right, your mic is muted. When you got that figured out, come back to me. All right, let's go with the Trevor Shea. Trevor, we got you in here. Talk to me. Put me over.
The trebuchet.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing? Talk to me. What do you want to talk about? This pay-per-view fucking sucked because of that last hour.
Goddamn. I mean, is my mic good? My mic's good?
Yeah, it sounds like shit, but you all right.
All right. Jesus, just those two matches. Like, pay-per-view was going kind of solid, but
I thought it was a solid pay-per-view too. Like going into that last hour.
Yeah, the Bourne Strowman and the Bayley match really.
Hold on, you said the boring Strowman. So you're calling Roman Reigns? You repackaged him as just boring? Like that's his name?
I mean,
or are you
he's
saying
so
that? Or are you saying that? Are you saying that Strowman is boring?
Strowman's the man.
Whew, boy, I had my finger on your button. He was about to get moved. All right,
Roman needs to like fake an injury, get off TV, and then come back in like 11 months to a big pop.
No.
Yeah, when he comes back, people still won't pop.
He will still get moved.
They're not popping for that. He's got to do something in order for like something that
He would have to legitimately get like the worst injury possible.
Yeah. I think first he's got to lose the bulletproof vest, basketball shorts out there to go with those sneakers.
He's just got to come back and get on a mic and say, all right, all you people, you can fuck off.
Yeah, like embrace it.
So what's your thoughts on the, what is it that you wanted to talk about? We're not going all night with this one. What you got?
Yeah. Shit. For WrestleMania, like, you think that's the only thing I want to talk about because I'm doing some homework really quick. But
yeah, WrestleMania, it's looking really ass.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be worse than 27?
I'm gonna need like a pint of something to get through this WrestleMania. 27. What the fuck was that? Florida, Miami?
That was the one with Rock as the guest host. Miz main evented.
That wasn't 26. All right.
No.
So wait, let's think about this a little bit. So 28 was the one in Jersey. That's the one I went to.
That was 29.
That was 29.
That was
29.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right, so it is 27. Cool. And you said this was the one with Miz and Cena?
Yep.
Yeah, I've watched that away from my memory. I got nothing for you there. Was that the one? Yeah, that was. I got nothing.
Hey, don't worry, Miz doesn't remember it either.
Will this one be as bad as that? No. Nah, this one.
That's a concussion joke.
Because you still got shit, this might be bad. This might be bad. I'm thinking about the card now. You got Shane and AJ. Ouch. You got fucking Cena in the mixed tag match. Ouch.
I pray to God Nakamura just replace Shane.
Fuck.
If there's one match I'm looking forward to, it might be whatever Baron Corbin's in.
I'm dead ass looking forward to the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, whatever it's called.
I was actually going to be looking forward to the shit with Big Show and Shaq, but they told us to fuck off with that.
Like, if they were in their like conference call, they were talking about it. If there was ever a time to do like a cross New Japan, now is the time. Because this is probably the weakest card since 27, I want to say.
But it's their own fault.
I know it's their own fault, but like that, if they brought Omega to work AJ, I feel like that would at least make people want to watch it.
See, and here's I don't know who that'd make a very small audience want to watch it. Not that many people know who Omega is. Here's what I have to say about that. Let's say that you do bring in Omega, right? And you put him in there with AJ. Here, you're forgetting the one common denominator here, and that is WWE. They will find a way to make you not give a fuck about this match. Don't forget that.
Yeah, because you know they're going to put AJ over, too.
First, they'll have Omega.
That's not necessarily the problem.
That's not the problem, but that's the elephant in the room.
What was it that you said? What was it?
That they would put AJ over, and that's like New Japan's top guy besides Okada and Tanahashi.
WWE will find a way to get you to not give a fuck about this. They'll probably have first he's got to. Oh, Kenny Omega's here. All right, here comes a John Cena running. John Cena's got to talk down to him and tell him about Fruity Pebbles, and he's also got to make faces at him and talk shit about him, and then have his girls smack him and powerbomb him, and then you could go wrestle AJ. Yeah, they want to make sure that they could, or you send him to Raw and have Stephanie meet him.
Oh yeah, and about you guys were talking about Asuka earlier, and she'll never get called up. I guarantee you, because that was never the plan for her when she signed there. When her run's over, she's just going to be a coach at NXT.
Things are subject to change.
I think that's probably the one constant thing.
You think Asuka is never going to get called up?
Nope.
Because you heard this where?
I think Solo Monster and then Pro Wrestling Torch.
I've never heard that in my life. And I've listened to Solo Monster all the time.
If I find the article, I'll link it to you.
But even still, who's the source?
I can't remember the source. That's just where I heard it.
See, if you're gonna throw that out there, you gotta make sure you know what you got. All right,
Yeah,
Trevor,
well,
I'm gonna get you out of here. I got a bunch of these guys that I gotta get in. Thank you for calling in all Z time. I'll get you next time. Okay. All right, here's a name I never said.
Ironically, that might be the safest thing for Asuka to do too.
What?
God knows she gets up to the main. God knows she gets up to the main roster and she's fucked.
She will be fucked, absolutely. But she's gonna come up to the main roster. They're gonna give her something. They're gonna do something with her on the main roster. Hopefully she goes up to the main roster and doesn't stay there long. I would say hopefully she comes up, doesn't stay there long, and then goes back down and train or something. I don't know. But she's definitely gonna get her payoff. She's definitely gonna. There's no way that they built her up this much in NXT to do absolutely nothing with her. There's no way. All right, I'm gonna get Captain Starfish. We got you in here. What's up, man? Okay.
Yo.
Man, my finger was on your button, man. What's up, man? What you got for us tonight?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You're well.
First off, I wanted to say I'm a huge fan.
Cheers, mate. See, Blackjack, you got one fan. There you go.
I've been listening to you guys for since forever, before Clean Finish.
All right, thank you, mate.
Jesus, wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, but I just want to say, three things. One,
we ain't got that much time. Go.
They're quick.
Okay.
Nia Jax needs to have the
a mask.
The world's strongest slam. She needs that.
The world's strongest slam. So
don't you think that would work?
I'm not even gonna go with where I was gonna go with that one. All right, yeah, okay. Will it work? Yeah, but people won't get behind it for her.
True, but at the same time,
because people are still trying to be wowed by Nia Jax.
It's better than a leg drop, though.
Well, she's beaten people a few different ways. I can't think of them right now because fuck it. But that wasn't the only way that she's won a match with the gimmick leg drop. But yeah, that is how she's finished off most people. World's Strongest Slam. Oh, people would shit on that one. She maybe she does the maybe Nia Jax does the Phoenix Splash.
Oh god, that would be horrible. That would be horrible.
I can see Braun Strowman busting out a Phoenix Splash. All right, what's the second thing?
Maybe okay, maybe not the Phoenix Splash. That's a little too difficult. Let's start off with a 450.
I was thinking that was too easy. I was thinking that's too
really.
Easy. What's the happy medium? We got to do a happy medium.
Swanton bomb.
You said Swanton bomb? No,
that's even easier.
I mean, yeah, she could pretty much just fall off the ropes and do that.
Well, that's why I said 450 because the Phoenix Splash is a twisting 450. Yeah. You just do a
red arrow.
What if she does the red arrow?
Exactly. The red arrow would be, and it's protected too.
You know what? What if she does? All right, I got it. All right, here's her finish. She doesn't even need the ropes. Just a standing shooting star press. That's easy, right? God. She could do that. That'll get a pop. All right, so what's the second thing you had?
All right. what do you guys think about like the whole Hardy thing?
What about it?
There's word.
WWE. Do you think they're gonna bring the whole broken gimmick thing? Where would they go? Raw or SmackDown?
They're going to Raw. Like if and when they come to WWE, they're going to Raw. Vince isn't going to. I could actually see them splitting that up after not too long. Like, probably have them come in, do the gimmick for, I don't know, maybe 4 months tops, and then split. I could see them splitting them up because I think that Matt could keep the broken gimmick, but Vince is going to want Jeff to be Jeff. So
Because the Meek Mahans.
He'll see how it goes at first. And then he'll realize like Matt could do this shit by himself. Like he doesn't need Jeff Hardy to do this. And Jeff can still get over as being just Jeff.
Very true. Because like they're like the Hardys are different from the Dudleys. You can split them up and both of them could do fine by themselves.
Right. And if you split up the Dudleys, only Bubba could do well by himself.
And Devon, just go back to Reverend Devon and probably.
Yeah, we'll never have Reverend Devon again. What's the third thing you got?
What was it again? Oh, man.
All right, I want you to go on.
He forgot.
I want you to jerk off and get back to me. All right.
I got it.
All right, jerk off not required.
Yeah. Gonna help you.
But Nakamura.
He exists.
If he does happen to go on face AJ at WrestleMania,
Probably not
what would be the big payoff? Him just losing or winning and just going back to NXT, or would they actually do something with him?
You know what? It is kind of interesting. Because you have Nakamura versus Rude at that takeover. He's not going to beat Rude because it's just they're not going to give him like a third fucking title. That's just not going to happen. Because at that point he becomes Charlotte. So if he does lose, what do they do with him on NXT? They can't exactly afford to get rid of him, but at the same time he's too big for NXT. But is he? People are like so anticipating his run on the main roster, whereas I am terrified of it.
Yeah, because if you put him on Raw, he's going to drown with all these
He
other
cannot go to Raw.
stars.
He absolutely can't go to Raw.
SmackDown, he actually do very well. I think he could flourish on SmackDown.
I think they need a guy like him because they're lacking faces there on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Very fucking bad.
Even if you put him at mid card, he'd be fine.
Yeah, he's not sniffing the mid card. SmackDown needs him. And Daniel Bryan's there a little bit. Daniel Bryan's not the one pulling the strings, but I think it helps. It helps. And they'll keep him. They'll keep him promising. But yeah, so that's my thoughts as well. Like, will they actually call him up after WrestleMania? Because there's nothing for him to do on NXT. They pushed this guy very fast, gave him multiple title runs.
Coming back around. Especially with the draft coming back around, and people were saying AJ's going.
Is that a rumor or is that a legit thing? This whole draft coming back around.
I don't know because it seems
I don't know what it's saying. Like you're gonna say the draft coming back around. I need it to be concrete. I don't even think about it unless I know it's concrete. Is this a concrete thing?
I don't know. I've been hearing rumors all over like wrestling news.
I don't think a draft is even necessary. Like maybe because they need more bodies on SmackDown. Obviously, they need more bodies on SmackDown. But doing a draft over is like, ugh.
Yeah, no, you already fucked up, Raw. You don't get to draft.
And if you do another draft, you gotta follow the same format. That format's already fucked over both brands here. Well, not even both brands. It's fucked over SmackDown big time, and they've done the best with what they got.
Draft format to where if a team for SmackDown or Raw loses, they the winner gets like a draft right on the Titantron, a random draft.
I don't know. I will hope to not see a draft because it completely defeats the purpose of them having the original draft in the first place and all of that character development that they've built with those guys on SmackDown. It's like, all right, well, we're going to have a draft again. Let's do it all over. Fuck off with that. Just for them to go over to Raw and get buried over there? Nah.
I don't know. Cesaro would do great on SmackDown. It's not like he's doing very well on.
Just trade him then. Yeah. Which, by the way, why haven't they traded anybody yet?
They talked about it, but they never really gone through with it.
All right. Damn, who is this that I got in here? Captain Starfish. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. You gonna be there for? I'm hoping that I probably don't. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Maybe we get. All right, here we go. I'm gonna leave you off with this one. I got a question for you, and then you can fuck off.
Should Nia Jax do the split leg moonsault?
You know what? That's gonna be your question. Fuck it.
Wait, what?
Should Nia Jax do the split-legged moonsault on someone's face?
Oh my goodness! You might as well have
you
her
go
do
next
the
level with it.
You might as well have her do the what you call it, the John Morrison's move.
Oh, shit.
The Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, that's what it was called.
Oh my god!
What was that shit called?
The
The
Starship
Pain.
Yeah, I like Star Spangled Banner more.
It's like the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, Captain. You
Oh.
don't like that one, the Star Spangled Banner? He just comes off the ropes and that's his gimmick. Like he comes out dressed as fucking Patrick Clark.
I heard that motherfucker got a win.
Yo, well, he wrestled Sean Kaluta.
Sean Kaluta.
I mean,
Oh god.
Kaluta wins absolutely nothing. Like nothing. Has Sean Kaluta changed his gimmick yet? His look?
No.
He still got the Planet of the Apes look?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting Raw is generic. Raw is generic. You're in here. But before you say anything, you know what? I'm not even gonna let you hold on, wait. Because we got glorious! With the evil movie. Blackjack, have you ever seen the glorious notification?
No.
I want you to look at the screen in about
Had to drop the glorious
seconds.
before you leave. Won't
Okay.
make the raw
and
review.
just look at it.
But love watching your streams when I can.
You gotta look at it. You gotta
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen this.
look at that. Is that not the cleanest? Look at that. Them squats with that ass. Where is the Eva Marie? I heard that she might not be coming back. She out here deleting people on Twitter and shit. That's fighting words where I come from.
Yeah, she took a really terrible photo of herself, and apparently, I don't know.
She took a bad photo? How it look? It look bad?
Yeah,
Like, when
it's
you looked
like
at
her.
it, you looked at it and said, I would not fuck her?
No,
Did you think
it was
that
just.
you, like, would you spoon her if she took that and sent it to you?
It'd be fine. It's just like she took a picture like with no makeup on her. Whoa, that you
So
don't
she
look
looked like Alexa Bliss with no makeup.
No, she just looked like a really, really average person.
Okay, because my next level, I was about to say she looked like Naomi with no makeup. And whoo! All right, Boom says had to drop a glorious before you leave. Won't make the Raw review, but love watching your streams when I can. Thank you, my man. All right, now we could get Raw's generic in here. Raw is generic. I don't have a repackaged name for you, so
Generic,
son. You're not allowed to give yourself one either. You're just gonna have a long ass name because that's what you came up with. What's up? Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, man?
All right, ready to get the fuck off of here. But we got Glorious, so I might have to stay for an extra 5.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Well, I just thought the show as a whole.
Okay, you want to talk about the show as a whole? Go.
Yeah, I just thought it was a terrible show. Like, this show was everything that's wrong with WWE.
So you didn't like Rusev? All right.
Nah,
no. All right. How about Hard Body Mahal?
Oh man, they're gonna do wonders with him. I seriously think they're gonna build this over.
You see a push coming here, right? Like they're gonna try to, they're gonna try it.
I already told you he's main eventing WrestleMania 30.
God damn it.
Yeah, this man been clinging and banging. Like,
Yo,
he
he's
looked
staying in the
like this
gym,
4
bro.
months ago.
He's clanging and banging right now. Like he trains with The Rock, and after I'm sorry, he trains with Triple H. After he leaves Triple H's house, he trains with The Rock. Rock can't keep up with him. Then he flies over to CT Fletcher's house and he starts clanging and banging with him. Like he's everywhere clanging and this guy doesn't sleep, bro. I don't think he eats. I need to know his diet. I don't think he eats. He just clangs and bangs. I'm surprised he doesn't come to the ring with fucking clanging and banging material, like some weights and shit. Just come down with some dumbbells, maybe a fucking curling bar or some shit. Just come down to the ring clanging and banging. Or
I'm just saying, put it on a shirt now.
He needs to. Like, I'm gonna tweet The Rock right now. We got to get those guys together. I know that they're together already, but I mean, once I'm telling you, like once he forms this alliance with Tucker, shit gonna be crazy. Okay, but you wanted to talk about the show. Tell me about Nia Jax.
Yeah, she's not ready. I mean, I think she could be a real, like, the biggest monster heel that she can be, but it's just like she's just not ready. And that fatal 4-way spot.
How do you spell Mahal?
Mahal.
There's like no J in there because like
no,
like them Islams, they be having J's like silent J's in there.
Mahal.
It's silent. You can't stop. It's silent.
Mahal, motherfucker.
Okay. Does he have a Twitter?
Yes, it's Jinder Mahal.
He didn't change it to hard body yet? Let me see. Tinder Mahal. Oh, here it is. Okay. Wait, timeout. Wait. Is this his picture? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Damn, that's a shitty picture. He should have like a clanging and banging picture up here. Let me go to his shit. Does he have Instagram? I want to see this. Does he have Instagram? He do. Okay. Let's go to his Instagram. I want to see, like, I got to see him in the gym. He's got to have some gym pictures up. He's clanging and banging. All right, you would say, all right, your overall thoughts on this as I look for Jinder Hardbody Mahal.
The show?
Yes.
Or
that's what you had called in for, right?
Oh yeah.
Your feelings on life in general.
I would much rather you talk about your life. Yeah. We got more mileage here? No, it sounds like you want to talk about the show. All right, let's talk about the show then.
Yeah, but Nia Jax, she's just not ready. But if they really like just build her,
do you think it's Nia's fault? I think it's WWE. No. I think it's the way that they're booking her. I think it's their fault.
It is.
I think that she's fine, honestly. But that's me. That's just me. But no, go ahead. You have your opinion. Go for it.
Their booking style is just wrong. Like, and then Sasha, like, oh man.
They've made it look like Sasha isn't ready. So if they could make it look like Sasha's not ready, they could damn sure make it look like Nia Jax isn't ready. So how much blame can we put on the Nia?
No, I'm not blaming her. I'm blaming WWE.
Bro, this motherfucker, Hardbody Mahal, is in a hyperbolic time chamber. Wait, I got this picture right here. You gotta go to his Instagram. This guy, look at the. All right, see, I think I'm playing. Copy. No. How? Shit. See, I'm on my PC. If I was on my fucking Mac, I could do this easily. Do I gotta save the picture? How do you fucking save the picture? I don't
just take a screenshot. You can't save Instagram pictures, motherfucker.
How do you take a screenshot? I'm on PC. I don't know how to fucking use this thing. How do you do it?
So you search in your Windows bar for a snipping tool.
Windows bar? Snipping tool? This is new language to me. I'm on Chrome.
Okay, so go in your Windows search. So you hit the Windows button, right? And there should be like a little thing that you can search, and you type in snipping.
Windows button? I legitimately, like, what is a Windows button?
The button that looks like that has like 4 window panes in it. The Windows button.
But
how old is your computer?
I just built it last year.
Motherfucker, you got a Windows button on there.
I don't know. Oh, you're talking. See, I'm looking at the. All right, so I'm looking at actual Chrome. Okay.
No.
See, like when you say Windows, I'm thinking of the actual like. Fuck you. All right, so I clicked on the 4 Windows gimmick.
Yes, and there should be like a little search bar, right?
Right.
Okay, go in there and type in snipping tool.
So over here on this Ask Me Anything person.
Yes, that's Cortana. You go there and just type in snipping.
Cortana should.
And it should bring up programs, and there should be like a snipping tool that has like a little white circle with a red outline and scissors.
Okay, I clicked on new, but it dims out everything. Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, so I did that, and what is this shit here? Save snip?
Yeah, save snip, and then just title it something.
Nah, we ain't gonna title it that. All right.
And now you're good.
Okay. So I'm going to put this into... Wait. I'm going to put this in the pictures chat. This motherfucker's a Super Saiyan. This guy is a fucking Super Saiyan. Here we go. Pictionary gimmick. Where is he? Here we go. There he is. Oh, somebody put him clanging and banging in there with fucking... Why all these pictures of him popping up? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Put Randy Orton's thing in there. Alright, yes. Why is he in a hyperbolic time chamber? Who's got the answers? I put it in chat. Who's got the answers? Why am I on this guy's Instagram? Oh yeah, here we go. He's clanging and banging right here.
Oh wow, chill therapy.
He's clanging and banging right here. Look at that one. He got videos of him clanging and banging, him and Ruru. I just want to see where all of this shit starts. He got hyperbolic time chamber pads on his legs. You got to go to this guy's Twitter or whatever this thing is called. The Instagram. This guy.
That is ridiculous.
Look at this guy's Instagram. Bro. This guy's getting a push. He is getting a push. I'm still trying to find where he was not hard body Mahal. Somewhere in here, he decided to... Okay. I see. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Damn it. Fucking Raw is generic 007. I keep interrupting you on what you want to talk about with this show. Go. Did he leave us, Blackjack? Did he go?
He's in there.
No, yeah. All right. I see him. Go. You might be muted.
No, I can hear him.
I don't hear a word he's saying. That's weird. All right, hold on. I'm going to do this. And then bring him back. All right, try now. You still hear him?
Now I don't hear him.
You see his gimmick lighting up?
I can hear him keep saying hello. I think if you...
I don't
okay. That's definitely his mic. Okay.
I don't hear a single thing.
Well, then obviously you did something wrong.
Well, my bad. All right, let me get the Holman in here. You, Holman, talk to me. Oh shit, you hear him? Because I don't.
Nope.
You don't hear him either. What the hell happened to fucking Skype or not Skype, whatever this thing is called? Because they're talking. I see them lighting up, but not words aren't coming out. Let's try Jody again. Jody, talk to me. Blackjack, do you hear him?
No.
I see him lighting up, but it's not. Why do I hear you, but I don't hear nobody else?
I don't know. You fucked something up.
Sir, all I did was talk about Hard Body Mahal.
And obviously you broke the gimmick.
Nothing we can do about that, right?
See, they can't be having Emma look this good and do nothing with her.
Maybe she should have did a run-in tonight and fucking got Bayley DQ'd or some shit.
It would have made more sense than Sasha.
All right, I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try with you. If this doesn't work, I'm going to fuck off. Vic.
Yep.
Oh, shit. God damn it. I was hoping it didn't work. Okay, what's up?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What's up, Vic? Talk to us. What you want to talk about?
How are you
all that good
guys?
stuff.
So quick things. I'm gonna keep it quick because you have to go. Everyone has to go. So first of all, fuck Raw, fuck Bayley, and fuck Goldberg, and fuck Roman Gaines. I wanted to get that out there.
Hey, good job.
What do we need to do? Okay, yeah. First of all, I was just thinking like the women's division is just terrible. Like you know the way you were saying we need someone for the club, and I was like, because the only one who's not doing anything is Emma, what the fuck her name is, I don't even know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
now she's back
say.
to Emma. Now she's just Emma again.
And is she a heel?
Well, she's just in the back. And
So we don't know, like,
she's catering Lena or whatever the fuck her name is. All right, go ahead.
And we think that Sasha is gonna turn heel as well, right?
Look that way tonight.
Because like, so what is it like? Bailey's gonna be the only face. It just I don't get it. So because you said
WrestleMania, Bailey's got to watch.
Yeah.
It. Oh, you know what's gonna happen? This is female Wappa do. So she's up against all odds.
Fuck fish. No, I'm turning it off. Like if it happens, she just no.
She's
fuck
against
fish.
all odds.
No.
Oh, she's kicking out of everybody's finisher.
I'm done with that, and
Bro,
then on
she's
Monday
gonna
on
hug
Raw.
all three of them at the same time. Starting with fucking Nia Jax, she's gonna be in the front, and then like, what's that girl named Charlotte, and then Sasha. Sasha's gonna be the one like by her fingertips and shit. Dana Brooke might get on her back. She's gonna have like arms go out of her back and hug her too. Like she's going to win at WrestleMania and retain her title against all odds, and then Asuka's gonna rip off one of her arms and take it with her.
Fuck. Well, Asuka better come like on
Sucks
the road
because you
after
can see
WrestleMania.
it sucks because you can see this happening, right?
Yeah, and it's shit.
It's unfortunate how it happens. What else you got?
Yeah. What was the whole thing with Joe just before the KO match? Like, why was he talking with Foley?
What the fuck
like,
was that about? Blackjack, help us out. What the shit was that about? Where Mick Foley just approaches this guy in the back and he's like, hey, motherfucker, don't interfere in this title match. What the fuck did Joe do? Joe was dressed and on his way to his hotel so he could go jerk off or some shit. And Mick Foley just interrupts him. Like, what was that about?
Foley was like, well, he's wearing a suit. and Kevin Owens is wearing a suit. And Triple H likes wearing suits too. Maybe they're a faction. Hey, asshole. I see. Hey, asshole. I see you.
Don't do it. And he's just like, nigga, leave me alone. I'm going home.
Wait, so is Triple H rebranding the Main Event Mafia?
Oh my god.
Is this a thing?
Yeah, I maybe.
So, yeah, I thought that this was stupid because they didn't hint toward.
It is.
They didn't hint toward Joe even being interested in this. Like there was no hint.
Yeah, Joe was like, "What the fuck? I don't care."
This man had he had some shit to do. He was tied up. He was busy. He was gonna go and fuck off. What the hell? Like it stomped me. It baffled me. I was like, I don't. Why is Mick Foley approaching this man on this? Like maybe if he went up to, well, Brock probably wasn't there. Apparently Jericho was there, but we're not supposed to know that. Who else could have possibly interfered in this? Nobody, right?
I mean,
like, why was Stephanie even?
Ty Dillinger could have interfered in this match, man.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Why was Stephanie even like in that call?
Where were they tonight? Were they Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Fuck,
Yeah.
Scott Steiner could have interfered tonight.
Well, there you go. But like Stephanie says, I don't want anybody interfering in these two specific matches. So let's look at Stephanie again. And ask Stephanie, why would anybody be interfering in the Universal title match? Like the women's match, I can understand, but the Universal title match, I don't see why she would even say that. Again, because we're not supposed to know that Jericho's there, and we're not supposed to know, like we're not supposed to think anybody's there, right? So why would she even say that? this is supposed to be mano a mano, and all the factors that would interfere in this aren't in it. So why? Apparently, if she's
They're
stuck
trying
on
to trick us. They're trying like reverse psychology or something. I don't know.
if she's stuck on a plane gimmick, she's probably with her husband. Her husband's there clanging and banging.
No, she's not on the plane. Remember, she's waiting for the plane.
Well, she's waiting for the gimmick. She's probably with her husband. Her husband's clanging and banging, so he's not there to interfere. He's the only one that's helped out the Kevin and the Owens. So why again? So why would she even mention it? And why the fuck is Mick Foley going over to fucking Joe? Joe's busy. He's got a dick to beat. Why is he worried about this shit? He already beat up on Tucker. His night is over. He's done. I don't know, man. Maybe he was going to get into the hyperbolic chamber with hard body here. Fucking Joe's clanging and banging next. Vic, give me one more thing. I'm gonna get one more guy in here. Give me one more.
Yeah, we need to save Rusev. Like, it just can't go on. Like, you were saying we need like a reason or something. I'm just saying I think someone walked in on him and Lana fucking, like, it has to be something like that. Like, why is he getting buried like that?
Oh, that's what you were saying. A reason for him to start like going down is
it just makes no sense. Like I don't know.
My only thought is, they probably think like, all right, Rusev has ran his course. We got nothing else for him. But again, his gimmick was working. There was no reason to stop it. And he was a good heel. Like, he was a damn good heel. He's somebody that they could have had in the main event picture. Now, do you strap a title on him? You don't have to, but they need more bodies in that main event picture. And he was primed. He was good to go. And then he ran into Roman Reigns. So there you go. Have at it.
Do you see Finn coming back before WrestleMania?
Before WrestleMania? I hope not. I hope he's that night after Mania guy. Because, I mean, who all can they bring up the night after Mania for Raw? Because we don't want Nakamura to go to Raw. Well, at least I don't. I don't want him to go to Raw. I want him to go to SmackDown.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So if you bring him up before WrestleMania, what is he going to do at WrestleMania? The card's pretty much already set. So,
but how does that go? Like, because what I'm thinking right now is Roman Reigns beats Undertaker, Brock beats Goldberg, so then we get like Reigns against Lesnar, for the title. So how does Finn get into that? It's so messy. Like, I don't know. The card looks
it looks like it might be at like some one-off fast pay-per-view. But yeah, for the question of him being at WrestleMania, maybe they can't even have him like make an appearance. They can't do anything because people are gonna want to see him wrestle. They're gonna want to see the entrance. They're gonna want to see the whole thing, and they don't have anything for him, so it just wouldn't make any sense for them to do it. All right, Vic, thank you for calling in. I'm gonna get you on up out of here. You could go fuck off. Have a good night. I'm gonna get one more in here. That's going to be Hill K. Or is it Hill Key? Talk to me.
Hello?
How you doing? See, it wasn't me, the Blackjack. I'm able to hear everybody now. It was those two jerk offs that we couldn't hear. Their mics were in their assholes. All right, K, what's up? Or Key, K.
Can I say that I'm so happy to hear Blackjack again?
Oh, see, Blackjack.
Thank you.
You guys all the time.
Look at that.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Thank you.
Good. Now you get to carry. Go.
Hello?
Blackjack, you're supposed to carry this man. He wanted to hear your voice. It's been a long time.
I thought you were passing it off to him. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go.
Sorry. What is your question? Yes, I'm live. I'm listening. What's going on, man?
He's playing Backbreaker. See, he doesn't even give a fuck about you. He's playing his Backbreaker gimmick. You come in and you tell him like, "Hey, Blackjack, I wanted to massage your back, with baby oil and shit." Blackjack's, "Hey, cool. Let me get back to this Backbreaker." You see what he did to you, Key? Like, that's fucked up, Blackjack. Put this guy over.
Wow, I sit here, I do the Vince McMahon voice tonight. You can't even give me any banter at all for that. But goddamn, you were ready for that. You were ready for that burial worm.
Vince McMahon stumps me. Vince McMahon stumps me.
What's up, Key?
Did we scare Key?
See, you got mad at me, and we can't even hear him. So you know what? Fuck you, Wyzatv. See, you're the asshole, not me.
Damn it. Key, where are you? I'm sorry. I apologize. Where's Key?
Dick.
I buried the second guy that wanted to hear your voice. Fucking hell. My bad.
See, this is what you get.
And he left on his own. I didn't even do that. You know what? Maybe he heard your voice and his computer just like crapped on itself. Could it have been that?
Possible. I still blame you because he's still active right now. It looks like he's still here.
I didn't give him the boot though.
I blame you still.
All right, let me get Jody. Did we already do Jody? We tried Jody. We didn't get him, right? What the hell? Jody, you got 5 seconds. 4.
Hello, Prophet Wyzatv.
God damn it. All right, what's up, Jody? All right, you're our last one of the night. Tell Blackjack how much you hate him.
I'm okay with Blackjack.
Yeah, suck a dick.
All right, and that's going to end our night. You.
Wow.
All right. Okay, he's back.
Okay.
Blackjack's a little sensitive. I don't know why, but here he is. We're back. Go ahead.
Okay. First things first. This pay-per-view could incinerate in hell.
Damn. Just damn. In hell though, like with Kane or without Kane. You know what? Speaking of hell, when we saw hell, right?
With corporate Kane.
Corporate Kane. All right. So when we saw Kane, when we saw hell, right? Randy Orton threw up a pose. Do you think that Kane might have been, with Sister Abigail doing a little Katie Vick action?
Hey, it could be possible.
And that ignited
you don't
the
know
flame. You think there's a possibility of this whole thing?
Yeah, but at the same time, I sort of want to talk about the show.
You want to talk about the show? All right, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, the main event. They gave KO the Dean Malenko treatment when Dean Malenko was the U.S. champion for WCW.
Okay, you're taking it way back. I forgot what happened with Dean in his run. What happened?
Oh, no. It was around 96, 97. Dean Malenko held that U.S. title for a year, and then out comes Goldberg and then squashes him to get that U.S. title.
I could have sworn that he took the U.S. title off of Raven.
No, it was off of Malenko.
Now we got to do some homework. I could have sworn that he destroyed Raven and his flock and everything. Let's just type in Goldberg. Yeah, just for research purposes.
Well, Goldberg won everything in WCW pretty much.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. WCW. Yeah, let's go there.
But regardless of the main event, I'm still pissed off with the Roman versus Strowman match.
All right, shoot on that. What you got for us?
First of all, the finish was BS. 1 spear to take down Strowman. Make it at least 3. At least the Big Show had some sense.
Yeah. Look what you had to do to Rusev. By the way, that was Raven that he beat for the title. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. But yeah, even Big Show had the sense to give Rusev 3 choke slams to make sure that man was properly knocked out.
Yeah, and you can't even call that's there's no burial there because you had to that's what you had to do to beat a Rusev. At least that's what Big Show wanted to get over, right? And then you come out here and this guy.
But with Strowman, it was Roman needed 1 spear to beat Strowman. Make it believable, WWE. If Roman gave this man 5 spears, I would have believed it.
5 may be overkill, but you know what? He can't. See, because Strowman would have to keep getting up, and that kind of takes away from it. So.
Yeah, but you're building Strowman up as this monster.
True, and he is gonna keep getting up. But if he's getting up, that means that the spear, you know what? As he hits each spear, it affects him more and more. So yeah, I'm with that. But just that whole, all right, this guy hit his head on the ring, he gets back up, spear 1, 2, 3. Come on, W, protect this guy.
And by the way, I have a theory behind what they're gonna do with Charlotte and Sasha Banks.
Oh, is it something different?
Yeah,
Go.
I think Sasha's gonna join the heel side, and Charlotte's gonna be a babyface.
Now,
They're basically
I
gonna do
asked,
role
I asked that
reversal.
to Blackjack jokingly, but so why do you see the Charlotte face turn? Because she is such a strong heel at this point. Like, she's deep inside the heel wave right now.
Because I feel like that the crowd were feeling the sympathy towards Charlotte for like what happened tonight.
Were they? Because I was too busy being pissed.
I believe they were because of the fact that like
I mean, I feel sympathy for her because of how she was treated tonight. Absolutely, she did everything right. She sent the little girl Dana Brooke to the back. She had a fair, legit match, and then she gets fucking screwed over. Like, there's too many heels getting screwed over these days. By the way, let's just point that out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But
heels
at
are
the same
getting
time,
screwed over
like,
more than baby faces. Why is this a thing?
Well, it's 50-50 booking. Remember, Vince McMahon loves those 50-50 bookings.
Does this fall under the category of 50-50 booking? Blackjack, talk to me. Does this fall under the category of 50-50 booking?
No.
No, that's not 50-50 booking.
50-50 no, because
you get your win, I get my win back.
No, because they had Bayley win. Bayley constantly beats her one-on-one.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now
Charlotte doesn't
see
beat her.
why.
I mean, Charlotte beat her once.
She's the female John Cena. Now I see why. I can't believe this.
But like, I can see a reason for a Charlotte babyface turn, but I can't see her character being a babyface anymore. Plus, her as a babyface was horrible.
That was because of the fact that like she didn't develop on her promo skills yet when she was a babyface.
No, she just sucked as a babyface. She's just flat out not meant to be a babyface. Some people just aren't meant to be.
Same thing with Sasha Banks though. She sucks as a babyface. Yet she's still a babyface.
People still what?
No, nothing. It was all I'm saying that like Sasha's
another natural heel. Yeah, she's miscasted at the moment.
But like, you know who I blame for Bayley? I blame Dusty Rhodes. I blame Dusty Rhodes for the creation of Bayley.
Why you say that? I mean, the creation of Bayley is fine. It's just what WWE has done with her on the main roster. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I hated Bayley even when she was in NXT.
Oh, well, I didn't mind her up until she started getting the mega push. Once she got the mega push, I was like, yeah, fuck her. But as long
the
as
reason why she got the mega push, though, you forgot, was because WWE in one fell swoop picked up the Becky Lynch quickly to the main roster. It was like initially it was meant to be Becky to take Bayley's spot. But like when WWE picked Bayley up to the main roster, then they had to push. No. When WWE had picked up Becky to the main roster, they had to push Bayley.
No, they were building Bayley the entire time. She was losing matches, but each match she lost had story behind it. It's kind of like what they did with Sami Zayn. Each of his matches that he lost had a story and a reason behind it. Blackjack was actually just explaining this earlier. That was a part of her build. Whereas Becky, they had when she was about to move on with the other three, they had just started building Becky. Like literally just started. Bayley, they were building for a really long time. A really long time. So she was going to get that title and she was going to run with it for a while, whether Becky was there or not. But it would have been fun. It would have been fun with Becky still there because she needed that credible challenger before Asuka came and took it. I thought that Asuka taking it was a little too soon.
I see your point. I see your point there. By the way, I have a question, and I'm gonna ask this, and then I'm gonna leave the chat.
No, you're going to fuck off. You gotta say it correctly. Go.
Okay. What do you think Sanity will get buried if they get called up to the main roster, and how will they get buried?
What if I say I don't see him getting buried?
No, but how would you put Sanity in the main roster?
How would I book them on the main roster? I would book them the way that they're being booked now. But how will they be booked? They'll be booked.
But like, this is the thing though. The Sanity faction in the main roster will end up being comedy characters.
Yeah, I agree.
But like, I see them getting buried. That's all I'm saying. I see Sanity getting buried.
Everybody does. Just every. I don't even want to say buried. Everybody gets mishandled or mistreated.
Yeah, true.
Because and it's not. I don't even want to blame it. It's just the competence of. I don't know if it's bad writing or it's just Vince just likes funny shit. Like I don't know.
I think it's a Vince liking of funny shit and entertaining stuff. Pretty much. Because we have to take into account that Vince McMahon micromanages the script every week.
Right. Now, Jody, see, here's what you're doing. See, I know what you're doing. You're trying to get your own segment. Do it every time. I see you. I'm on to you. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you to fuck off. There's no one more. You're out of here. Go. Bye. Thank you for calling in. Have a good night. Blackjack, can we get out of... Yo, he does that. See, he warms you up, right? And then he's like, yeah, but I got this next point. Then we get to the... No. See, I know what he's doing. See, he's not slick. He does it every single time. He's not slick. We're going to get him up out of here. We're going to go fuck off. And y'all all have a good night. Probably won't even catch it on